Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Boobies on a Friday. Rap on a Friday. Fook Off Friday.
I can rub my nipples to the sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Stop, the points came right. Now it's time to spin the Fookin' wheel. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook Off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday.
Let's go! Hit the Fookin' like button. We're about to Fook off on a Friday! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Hanging with the boys!
Wonderful, wonderful.
What's up with the New York Mets? What's going on? New York Mets down 7-1. Wild card game. Like, what? They'll come back. Got that on the background over here. No UFC tomorrow. Tonight, we discuss. What are we going to do without the UFC? What's going to happen as the people are saying, oh, where there's a bad card next week? Where there's no UFC tomorrow night? Where?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We all have to calm the Fook down because very soon we'll have a massive pay-per-view card that's going to be dropped on our laps, $80. But listen, this is what happens. Come on, drop. Yeah, bitch, get the fuck drop. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. You know, like, it can't be every single UFC, every weekend a UFC card. It can't be every weekend a banger. It just can't happen. It's impossible. The UFC cannot do that each and every week. If you think about what the UFC has done with their product, I mean, for the most part, we are a spoiled bunch of people. Like, I'm watching right now, the Mets are playing in the playoffs, the wild card, blah, blah, blah. Once the playoffs are over, it's donezo. Months go by, no baseball if you're a baseball fan. Same with hockey, football, basketball. But with the UFC, it's year-round. You might take a week off. You might take 2 weeks off. But then, bang, you're right back in business. So I'm not going to sit here and just complain and cry with the people. I'm going to celebrate the sport that I love. The UFC is fantastic. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Dana White on the thumbnail. It looks like he's on a vacation. Like, what's going on with Dana White over here? What is he? He's shirtless and just walking around on the beach, you know? But I want to know in the chat, are we surviving right now? Are we able to, are we okay? Is everyone right? All right in the chat. I mean, I just want to make sure. The reason why we're streaming tonight is because I just want to hold your hand. I want to make sure that everyone is in good shape. No one's jumping off of bridges. I just watched a Jake Gyllenhaal movie where he was a police operator, and he was trying to talk a woman from jumping off a bridge. A lot of twists and turns. Anyone see this movie called Guilty? But I want to make sure none of you guys are jumping off a bridge over here. I want to make sure everyone's good and golden and wonderful, wonderful. How's everyone doing in the chat? I quit watching baseball when they went on strike. Wah! I only get paid $30 million a year to stand on grass and swing it about. Yeah, listen, out of the team sports, baseball. Oh, wait, what's this? What is this scene over here? Oh, this is the new 1K Wall of Fame. Come on, let's go. Let's go, baby. That's right. Now you can see two pictures scrolling back and forth. Anytime we get that Bombski life-changing donation of $1,000, your face comes. It's on the wall for every show that the MMA-Holes do. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so far myself and Jesse are there. We'll see who will be immortalized with the 1K Wall of Fame over there. What pictures we chose too, as a Mystic Bob Ross and JBM the Knitter. That's what we did. But going back into what we were saying before, I forgot that I changed this. I went over here, I was like, wait, what's this? Going back to what I was saying before, baseball's not the best of the team sports. I'm kind of with you on that. If you're not a baseball fan, I get it. But playoff time, listen, when it's the playoffs, no matter what sport you're watching, team sport-wise, it's fun, man. Even soccer, the worst sport in the whole damn world. Come on, baby, drop. You caught it. There goes that inning. 7-1, San Diego Padre. Any Padre fans in the chat? And leave. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be a little distracted. We only have a couple more innings left, and the Mets are probably not gonna come back. So, but yeah, like I was saying before, baseball not the best of the team sports. But at the end of the day, at least we got UFC all year round. You know, at least we got that going on. By the way, we are playing the points game tonight as well. And it's JBM versus Mystic Moss. We added a new song on the wheel. So here's how this works to the people that are not aware of the points game. Basically, it's how we fund the show over here. So it's me versus Jesse. If one of the hosts wins, well, the other one has to sing. We put him in the karaoke room. We spin a fucking wheel, and away we go. Here's the karaoke room over here. Last time I sang Sherry. I hit all the high notes over here. I dazzled people. People were throwing their panties at me. It was crazy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now, if one of us wins, the other one has to sing. We added another song on here. Since it's my choice because I lost, I put on The Last Caress by the Misfits. Also, Metallica covered the song as well. I want to hear Jesse say, I raped your mother today, and I killed a baby today. I want Jesse to say that. So points to the boys tonight so Jesse can say how she raped a mother and killed a baby in the song Last Caress. Hopefully it lands on that. Now, if another person wins in the points game, someone from the chat, well, it's $2 to enter the game. We slide them up over here. And if someone wins the game from the chat, you get something from the MMAHoles.com. Who will be the champion of tonight's game? JBM defending the belt. We will find out when the night expires. Yes, yes, yes. Two Joints says all of the songs on the wheel are terrible. Let me just say this. I got to say this. Two Joints. You could possibly be the most miserable human being I've ever seen. Like, every time you're in the chat writing something, or if you're in the Discord, you're just like 24/7 miserable. Smile. You're an MMA hole. You got a blue belt next to your name. Come on, smile, buddy. Loosen up, for God's sakes. Jeez, I know we got no UFC tomorrow, but just fucking, God. It's like every time I look at the Discord, it's like, this guy's so fucking miserable. Crazy stuff over there. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Anyway, let's see what we got over here. Dark Matter has been a member for 7... Where has Dark Matter been? Dark Matter, I haven't seen you in the chat, but thank you for being a member for 7 months from New Zealand. And he says, Chur Hole fam, birthday weekend, 41 Monday, Bathurst, 41 years old. Well, another round of applause for you. Happy birthday. Pre-birthday. Wow. What a catch by Marte. Holy shit. The Padres hit 4 home runs. The Mets hit 1. The ball's just flying out of the park today. But Dark Matter's birthday. Good stuff over there. And took some points away. So, okay. Back into the points game. A lot of stuff going on here. But, whoa.
Super chat.
Well, thank you, Bola, in the chat, dropping the 499. Let's go. Bola, let me know if you want to get in the points game, baby. And thank you very much for the donation. If someone becomes the stream boss over here, that person gives 25 points over to a person in the game. So that is in play as well. Roberto is getting hit by donations, and he's getting hit by the membership upgrades or milestones. So, you know, that's how that works. In your opinion, Moss, do you think Khamzat has a winning chance against Paulo Costa? I do, but it's not a lock. Not A lock. Points to... Come on, baby. Come on. Let's make Jesse sing tonight. Points to the boys. Thank you, Bola. What a gentleman. A fine gentleman that Bola is. Why am I over here? Come on. Let's go. Let's take this game tonight. This game is mine. We're going to put Jesse in the karaoke room. I don't think anyone needs to hear me sing again. Here we go. Back to the Khamzat. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Wow, shit's happening here. We got another milestone. Lou Dog has been a member for 3 months. And if you're a member, you don't even have to do a damn thing. You're a member for 3 months, and the Hearns has been... he took another hit on his Stream Boss status, now 49 points away. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Lou Dog. Wow. Shout out to Lou Dog. He says, missed the MMA holes. We missed you, Lou. So, Khamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. It seems like it makes a lot of sense, right? These guys have been going back and forth. It's a problem fight for Khamzat Chimaev because you have a big, strong Paulo Costa on the secret juice. You know, he's not fighting these welterweights anymore. He's fighting bigger, massive Brazilians like Paulo Costa. To say that it's a lock in either direction, I don't think that's there. I don't. I feel that Khamzat has a legitimate chance against Paulo Costa. I think that Khamzat could out-wrestle Paulo. I know Paulo's very strong, and he stopped Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold's a big, strong grappling fella as well. But Paulo Costa, you know, is he the best at grappling? I mean, he's got skill. He's got that strength. But I don't know. I think Khamzat, his relentless attack could be a problem. Paulo has power as well. So, I mean, I think it's a coin flip. I don't think it really necessarily goes full in a direction of one fighter. I think Costa versus Khamzat, if I put that in the chat right now in a poll, I think we'd be split. But let me ask the chat. Who wins? Wins. And I think a lot of people don't like Khamzat. He just missed weight by 8 pounds. Jesse can't stand the guy. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. I don't know why. Listen. I find him entertaining. I guess maybe I'm in the minority. I don't know. But Jesse can't stand him, and a lot of people call him cum quat, cum shot, cum on my face, cum on my cock. I don't know. Like, whatever you guys come up with. You're so witty. But I want to know, honestly, not who do you like better, who do you want to win, who wins is the question. Khamzat or, here we go, Costa. Okay, here we go. Drop it in the chat. I want to know who wins. Not who you like better. You know, come on. Answer for real. I want to know who you think wins that fight. Give me your honest opinion, and I would love to know the answer by the end of the stream. So let's put this over here, like so. Jesse will be with us shortly. Okay, there we go. Ratlet Mofo pick on their fighting skills. Exactly. Like, who would you actually win the fight? Because a lot of times, you know, you do polls and people are like, well, I want this person to win, so they win. No, that's not the case. Like, for instance, Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. I did a short. One's in the chat if you saw my beautiful short. I was sleeping, and I woke up, and I had this vision on who was going to win UFC 280. Lock, Islam Makhachev is what I said. Makhachev. Mets fans look miserable right now. 7-1, top of the 7th inning. Man on first for the Padres. 2 outs. But here's the thing. Like, if I think about the fight, Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira, both guys have incredible skill. Both there's jiu-jitsu versus that sambo wrestling, whatever the fuck you call it, from Makhachev over there. Makhachev's got serious grappling. I mean, there's a video going around of him ragdolling an Olympian. Like, Makhachev is no joke. And the thing that people are sleeping on with Islam is he'll be the favorite, so I guess you can't say they're sleeping. Come on. Hey, get that out. Let's get out of that inning. Let's get out of there. Bottom of the 7th. Mets are up now. Mets are on in the background. They're getting fucking killed, but I still have to know what's going on. So, the thing is, I know Makhachev is the favorite in the fight. He should be the favorite. Let's see if it's changed. Let's see. MMA, UFC 280, Makhachev, and we're looking on mybookie.ag. Let's see which we got. Yeah, he's favorite, but not by much. Oliveira's at plus 130, so it might be even by the night of the fight. People are sleeping on Makhachev striking. I'm getting messages from people or just comments saying, both of them, like, Charles got the grappling and Islam's got the, the wrestling and the versus jiu-jitsu, whatever. And Charles Oliveira clearly has become a very good striker on top of it. I mean, he dropped Gaethje. The guy's got power. He's quick with his hands. He's long. But Makhachev, when he came in, a lot of people were saying he's like Khabib, but could throw hands. And when you see him fight, the guy could stand and bang. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, Makhachev actually got hands. It's not like this dude is just straight up wrestling. Listen, his bread and butter is the wrestling. When he grabs you, it's impossible to get away from this fucking guy. And to see Charles Oliveira rolling around on the ground and doing his jits, it's going to be fascinating to watch. But Makhachev does have hands. So to think that Islam can't throw, it's kind of crazy. Islam is not going to stand with Charlie. Listen, man, I know Charles' striking's gotten pretty good. Islam is no joke with his striking too. Like he's got power, he's got hands. Just to dismiss Islam's striking, I think is being a little bit of a
casual.
Just saying, just a little bit of a casual inserted into the comments there. If you pick Charles, I'm fine with it. If you pick Islam, I'm fine with it. It could go either way. It's kind of a coin flip type situation. My vision is there. Mystical senses are tingling. And I think Islam Makhachev is a pretty much lock in this fight. I do. I don't know why. It's just there. All the pieces are putting together. Who has Islam foot? You know, when Khabib was charging up the rankings, everyone said the same thing about him. Everyone said the same thing. And what did he do? He beat the living fuck out of everyone and defended and got even better. And when you see Khabib in the corner of this man, here's one thing that's scary about Islam that Khabib didn't do. Islam is willing to go up. Islam will go up. He has no problem with it. He made it very clear. I will get this belt. I'll go up. Khabib never wanted to do that. So now think about this. If this guy is as good as Khabib, and I understand he got finished, he got the blemish on his resume, a loss is not necessarily a bad thing, especially with a guy that's willing to take chances and move up a weight class, especially with a guy that people are considering as good as Khabib Nurmagomedov. If he is remotely close to Khabib, he's a massive problem. Massive problem. Don't keep saying, oh, who has he fought? Who has he fought? I'm telling you right now, Islam is probably going to make a lot of people look stupid that say that. You know, if you pick it Oliveira, I'm fine with it. I'm not saying you're an idiot for picking Charles, because Charles has a legitimate chance of defending the belt. I know he's not the champion, but he's got a chance to do it. It's not impossible. But I don't know. I just feel like the people that are just so hard saying Islam's going to lose, he's overrated, he's this, he's that, I feel like you guys are nuts. I really do. Let me know in the chat what you think. What you think in the chat. I'm concerned for Charles. I don't care. Charles by KO in third. Okay. That's a good, nice assessment. Jones is on steroids. Not talking about him. Who said he'll go up away? Islam said. Islam actually said it. It was 2 fights ago. Post-fight press with the media scrum. Islam literally said he has no problem going up. No problem. I got Islam, which means he'll probably lose. Fuck Islam. I don't know why you want to have sex with Islam. 2 joints. Once again, very angry in the chat. Horny. I don't know what it is. I hope Charles wins, but it's a tough go. It is. It's a very tough go. Whoever you're rooting for, listen, I have a feeling that's why I'm going in this direction. I feel like the people that are doubting Islam Makhachev I mean, listen, I'm not doubting Charles. I'm not doubting him. I just feel Islam's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if Charles wins the fight, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. Like, I'm not going to be like that. This fight is fascinating. The matchup is incredible. I just have that feeling. I have that feeling with Islam. Let me put this. I saw a graphic not working right appropriately, so let me fix this right now. Uh-oh. Come on, D-Rez, let's go.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Got
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Let's go, D-Rest.
Points Moss.
Come on, D-Rest, let's get the dub. Let's get that win. Let's make Jessie sing her took us out off tonight, and hopefully she'll sing Last Caress. I killed your baby today. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a second here. Thank you, D-Rest. Appreciate that. Appreciate that generosity right there. Okay, that's under review. Let me fix this graphic real quick. So if you're just jumping in, we started talking about a little Islam versus Charlie Olives. Talked about a little Khamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. By the way, I saw someone in the chat say, I'm taking Oliveira because I like the plus money. Fine with that. I'm fine. If that's the reasoning, because you like Charles with plus money, I'm cool with that. If you're gambling and you're looking to place the bet, I get it. I got to be honest with you. I think I'm going to bet on Islam, especially if the line's very close. I think I still like Islam in this fight. But Charles getting plus money, not terrible. If you're getting plus money with Charles Oliveira, the way he's looked recently, I don't blame you for giving it a go. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Ba-boom, ba-boom, paste. There was one thing. There we go. Okay, let's get those likes up. What are we doing here? Let's get those likes up. What are we doing? We're sleeping on the likes. Hit the like button, baby. 150 is the goal tonight. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the clock over here. When the clock is done, the game is over. The 2-hour clock is about to begin. And here we go. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, we started that up. The 2-hour clock. When that's done, the points game is over. If you'd like to get into the game, $2 to enter the game. If someone from the chat wins, you get something from the MMA-Holes.com. If a host wins, the other host has to sing a song and spin the wheel. Okay, good luck to everyone playing. Okay. What we got here? In stand-up, Charles has a 4-inch reach. Do you think that will play a big part for Charles to just jab and back and jab like he keeps the distance? Yeah, I mean, I don't think a jab is going to really do much to a guy like Islam. I think Charles could catch him with like an uppercut or something. I think, I feel like the fight's going to be close. I don't see these guys just standing there and just like fucking jabbing. And I don't know. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. I think the reach, not much of an issue. I feel like Islam will close the distance enough where this thing is going to be very close combat type of situation. I'd be shocked if it doesn't hit the ground multiple times. So I don't think the jab's going to do much. My girl can tell 4 inches can put in work. 284 borrows pay. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see the Brendan Schaub thing. So for the first time, I checked out the Fighter and Kid Reddit. And before I talk about that, I see D-Rest has gifted a membership. Come on, baby. Look at D-Rest. He's feeling loving. He just gifted a membership. Who the hell is going to be a member? Thank you, D-Rest, for gifting the membership. Let's see. I see Roberto at 43. Our Bartosz Zatowski has become a member. Courtesy of D-Rest's gifting. Wow. Very nice of you, D-Rest. Look at that. Look at that given to the community. If you want a membership, raise your hand. If you are not a member, raise your hand. Are they going to respect each other, ground game, and stand and bang? No. No, there's going to be no respect there. I feel like they will tangle up like two feral cats. That's what I see. I see them just rolling around and just a lot of shit. Islam is going to be diving that big fucking head in there, and Charles is probably going to try to hit him with a knee, uppercut. Charles going to try to grab the neck, that big fucking mongoloid head of Islam Makhachev. Charles is going to try all different things. By the way, Charles has a pretty big head too. Charles is going to try everything he can, but these guys are going to be grappling this shit. This is not going to be a nullification of styles. It's jiu-jitsu versus wrestling. If it's wrestling versus wrestling, I think there could be nullification. If it's jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu, no nullification. They're going to go to the ground. Wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, they're hitting the ground. No doubt about it. That's just my opinion over there. Let's know what the chat, or see what the chat says. Still got my membership from Daddy Vlad. There you go, Kurt. Yeah, Vlad went crazy with the memberships as well. Fake the uppercut, followed by a jab. Overeem versus Body Hari. Yes, at 12:30 Eastern time. On record when Jessie did her stream, I don't care about it. I don't. I know it's their third dance together and it's kickboxing, but I'm good. Hoping you all stay safe during COVID. I like boobies. Uncle Hanache been bamboozled by the witch Karen. I did see, yeah, Karen Bryant, her co-host, is the GOAT. Uncle Hanache. He's a funny guy. Nate came back today, he said. Wait, Nate's coming back today, he said. Where's he coming back from? It's a wrestling fight, and Islam wins 75% of the time versus Charles. I'm kind of with you, Yoda Twink. I'm telling you, if these guys get tangled up, I understand Charles's jits is insane. I see Sambo always smashes jiu-jitsu. I just feel like this is not like they're not looking to submit just submissions. This is like combat. This is fucking, we're going to hit each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think Islam Makhachev, he's got Habib in his ear. He's got Habib. He's got the GOAT, Habib Nurmagomedov, guiding him to this place. He got him to where he is right now. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I'm looking at the line and seeing how close it is. I'm like, all right. Let's see. Is Khamzat really stuck in Russia? Oh, I saw you saw that. You said that before. It's fake news. Brett Okamoto, as soon as these media outlets, they get a story, they throw it out onto the internet for clicks, even when it's been squashed. Like, they'll throw it out there and they're like, oh, by the way, Brett Okamoto says it's not true. So then why release the fucking story? I understand it's a slow news week or whatever. It's nonsense. He's not stuck. He's fine. Everything's fine. Brett said it was good. Someone in my neighborhood letting off fireworks. Thought it was gunshots because it's October. It's a weird time to have fireworks in October. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Come on, Mets. Jesus Christ. Fook Ali. His agent said he'll be in Russia for 2 weeks. His agent squashed everything, though. He said everything was taken care of. So I don't know what's going on over there, but apparently everything's going to be fine. Nothing to be concerned about, according to Brett and the agent. Father's plan doesn't work when it's somebody else's father's plan. Casuals still think Holland retired. I mean, we all knew that wasn't the case, right? Someone in my neighborhood shooting guns. I didn't think it was fireworks. Is Chefra T. Well, lock the doors, batten down the hatches. Mets need some of the Philly comeback energy from earlier today. I tell you what. And wasn't Zach Wheeler pitching for the Phillies? Former Met. Yeah, they oh, here we go. Fucking get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, it got over his head. Okay. Was that Marte? Double? Give me a double? There we go. Atta girl. No, it was Escobar. Fucking Escobar. Okay, a man on second. I mean, it's 7-1. God. Da 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 da. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's see the poll. Here we go. All right, so we had a question when we opened the show, who would win? And I thought it'd be pretty close, but look at this. Khamzat Chimaev, 61% over Paulo Costa. Now, I thought it would be somewhere around 50-50. I agree with Khamzat. I think Khamzat is better. I do. I know Paulo Costa is a big, scary Brazilian. But I just think Khamzat is better. I think he's got that dominating, relentless grappling style that I think inevitably he's going to keep on getting this thing down to the ground. It'd be a fucking firework fight, but how about 61%? Jesus. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm curious how this thing plays out. That actually surprises me. It's that much. Khamzat Males Costa. I mean, that would be a really bad look. Paulo Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev. Goes down. Everyone gets excited. The trash talking's going to be incredibly fun, right? And then Khamzat beats him in like fucking 1 minute, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Like, could you imagine like how much that damages Paulo Costa? Think about that. All the shit that he was talking. He got butt raped by Izzy. He just beat Luke Rockhold, who was cold for so long on his last legs, and he got popped a couple of times in that fight. Could you imagine if Paulo Costa? I gotta say, I understand why Paulo Costa is calling out Khamzat and running his mouth and this and that, but if Paulo loses to Khamzat Chimaev, I think it's devastated to him. I think it's like everything falls apart for the guy. You know, You know, the whole gimmick, the whole thing. I mean, he got butt raped by Izzy and then gets destroyed by Khamzat Chimaev. So I don't know if Paolo wants that smoke. Should he fucking go for that? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But if Paolo wins, he shuts the hype train down and, you know, the party keeps going. Did you see Alex Pereira's tweet? I did. Oh, my God, dude. I hope Alex Pereira starts speaking English. I mean, some of his stuff on social, I guess he's got someone helping him out. The oxygen. Let me pull it up here. Yo, Alex got no chill. Here's one tweet. This is from September 2nd. I don't know if you missed this one. But this is... I told them before not to let him in the ring. My son Alessandro, after I knocked out on Asanya, right? Or knocked on Asanya out. So that was earlier. That was earlier in the month. I don't know if you've seen this, but okay. Dude, Alex got no chill. Like, he's just... So that's hilarious. And then, you know, and then this. Good morning, time to wake up. And there's Izzy getting oxygen on the ground. Dude. I mean, here's the thing. If Izzy gets in there and fucking starches Pereira, right? And gets that redemption, you know, shuts the guy up. The hype train of Alex Pereira, the Izzy Slayer, gets shut down in the octagon. This doesn't look very well, but I mean, this he is oozing confidence. Oozing confidence. It's going to be a bad look if he loses. Well, what the fuck? Oh, he's got music to that too. So what do you guys think? Do you think Alex Pereira, he's got to chill a little bit, or is he taking this? Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's taking this fight for granted? What do you guys think about Pereira's posts? I'm rooting for Alex. I am too. And I don't even hate Izzy. It's weird. I mean, it might come across, you know, because I joke around about Izzy a lot, but I don't hate the guy. I really don't. I would hang out with Izzy. He seems cool. But I have no hate for him. But I don't know why. I just can't root for him. It's a weird thing. Izzy's an odd fighter. I don't. There's nothing I hate about the guy. Like, I'm not an anime dude. You know, I don't paint my nails. The whole butt raping COSTA thing. I mean, it's kind of funny, you know. But I mean, it's still weird. Not my style. So it's tough for me to be like, I'm super Izzy fan. You know, he does a lot of weird shit. That's just not my thing. So, but when you see him interview, he seems cool. He seems chill. He's like partying with the dudes. He's having drinks. You see him on his YouTube channel. And he's watching fights with his homies. And I don't know. He seems like a cool dude. He does. Just can't root for him. I don't know why. He's a bizarre human being that I just can't do it. Do you guys feel what I'm saying here? Like, when you watch Izzy, it's like you don't despise the guy. It's just like, I just don't want to root for this guy. It doesn't make any sense. So I am rooting for Pereira to win this fight. But Jesse, on the other hand, you know, team Izzy all day. And I don't understand how Jesse has such a huge hatred for Khamzat. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like, he missed weight, so I get that. But that's not why Jesse's hanging him. Because I'm not gay. and said you don't like because you're not gay. No, that's not really it, but maybe it is. I don't know. Strickland exposed Izzy at the press conference after. Yeah, I mean, Strickland, but then that didn't age well, right? We were laughing our asses off. We clipped it. We put it on our Clips channel. And then people have every right going in there and fucking roasting us because, you know, Strickland got smoked. Would you hang out with him if he was wearing golden robe and he had sparkling nails? You could have some fancy cocktails together. Here's the thing. I don't give a shit how you dress, if you're painting your nails, if you're sucking dick. I don't give a fuck what you do. You know? As long as you're not doing any of that shit to me, like, I'm good. Like, you could do whatever the fuck you want in your personal time, and you could dress and act, and I'm gonna roast shit if you're dressing in a way. Like, me and my boys, when we go out, if someone's wearing a dopey hat, if someone's wearing, I don't know, an idiotic shirt or whatever, we go at each other. That's how we are, right? When I used to have a life and go out. So I wouldn't care about any of that stuff. It's just, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. So if he wants to have martinis and dress like a woman, I don't give a shit. Knock yourself out. If you're a cool dude, you're a cool dude. You know? People didn't watch the fucking Dahmer show for all the wrong reasons. Like, people straight up didn't watch Dahmer because of the gay aspect. It's like, he ate people. Like I didn't mind, you know, he ate people. It's just all that gay shit I can't take. It's okay if he eats people, but he's gay. Disgusting. You know, like, all right. I mean, it's not your thing, but whatever. It's just a weird thing. I don't have a fucking thing where I'll see Izzy and I'll be like, oh my God, you're too gay. I can't hang out with you. Like, I don't know. That doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck about that. New York style roasting. Yeah, I mean, we have a really, like, you would think we're not friends with each other if you heard us. We're pretty brutal. I think that's why, like, Jessie doesn't come from that background. So if I horse around with Jess, sometimes I feel like she's one of the dudes. You know, I gotta back up. Cannibalism is more, yeah, it's more acceptable. I feel like I'd rather see a straight guy eat people than gay guy. I mean, that's just going too far. It's like he's fucking eating people. The gayness might jump out gay. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I think gay people are hilarious, though, and I like making fun and joking around because I think the culture's funny. Like, I think gay people are really funny. I mean, maybe I come across as a person that's anti-gay, but it's not even, I don't give a fuck what you do. But if you're doing something funny in front of me, I'm going to make fun of it. You know, I'm going to joke about it. You know, it's just how it is. I'd probably grab my ankles for him. Yes, I would be like, please, Izzy, let me just bend over and fuck me in the ass. Like, I mean, it's just weird. Like, homophobes are fucking weird, man. They're weird people. I don't understand. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like a super religious thing or something. I don't know what it is. I mean, we can make fun of it, but like, who cares? You might completely respect Izzy in person, given the fact that he could strangle you and rape you in the butt. He could kick the shit out of me. You know, any person that makes the walk, any person that makes that walk to the octagon especially, how do you not respect them? You know? How would you not want to have a beer with that person? You know, and say, what the fuck? Where did life go wrong? Where you decided to say, hey, I want to, you know what I want to do for a living? I want to be locked in a cage and I want to fight other human beings. And if I lose, everything falls apart. I don't get paid as much. I go back to the drawing board. I may not even be in the UFC anymore. It's like the shittiest career path you could actually choose.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Come on, Phil! We're winning this game tonight, baby! We're winning it!
Hey,
let's
I
go, Phil!
Guys, what time is it?
It's hubby time!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time
Woo,
is it?
$43? Let's go, baby.
Point Moss. Fire. Cool face.
Not only does Phil Star drop a whopper of a donation, $43, but he becomes the stream boss as well. So we add 43 plus 25 points to the 11 over here. Come on! Oh my God. Fucking Phil. Goddamn legend of the game, Phil. Does it again. Putting 79 points next to the mystical. Dreams may come true tonight. We may have Jessie spinning this wheel. By the way, so far it's just me versus Jessie. No other players here. It might be just head-to-head, mano-y-mano, man versus woman tonight. That's how the game might go down, and I'm fine with that. If you just want to fucking bring this to the karaoke room, we'll settle it in the karaoke room. I'm ready. I'm ready to have Jessie spin that wheel because she can't defend herself right now. It's just me. So let's go, boys. Let's get the dub. Jessie, come back in here and mouth will open up like, what's going on? But if you do want to get something from the MMA-Holes.com, $2 donation to enter the game as well. All right. What about the women fighters, LOL? Let's go drink and scissor after. You know, so I always thought it was weird, right? Like, I brought this up with Jessie, and she didn't understand what I was saying. And I'll ask you guys if you get what I'm saying. Like, I always thought it was weird if you're a gay fighter, right? So if you're a female fighter, and you got to go in the cage with someone you want to, like, someone you're very attracted to, right? Why would you want to beat them up? It's got to be a little weirder. Like, I'm beating the shit out of this hot human being. I want to fuck this person. Like, it's weird, especially if you're single and you're in there and your opponent's single, you know? A little odd. Or if you're a guy, right? And you're in there with another guy. Very hot human being. Hot male. It's got to be a little weird beating up someone you're attracted to. It's like me trying to beat up a hot woman. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Right? So I tried to explain this to Jessie. She's like, you're just fucking, you know, I don't know. She just didn't understand. Didn't understand. But I'm trying to say, like I couldn't imagine like me getting in a cage with a hot woman. Like I'm like, I want to have sex with this woman. Like I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, and I got a beautiful woman there. I got to beat her up. Like that doesn't make any sense. Why would I want to beat up someone that I'm attracted to? It's odd. So I always thought it would be weird. Like if you're a lesbian and you're in there and you're fighting someone and they're hot as hell, like man, pump the brakes. I don't know. Plenty of fish in the sea. I'm sure they're cool beating up another hot chick, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but what if you're desperate? I mean, have you seen some of these people? Some people are desperate out there. They never get even close to another hot human being. You know, think about this. Some people don't have the luxury of a Mystic Moss over here. You know, that just women throw themselves at them. That doesn't happen. But let's say if it did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now when you're in the fight mode, you can just put those feelings aside, and while you punch them, it's weird, man. I think I could punch someone I'm attracted to. I can't do it. I can't get myself to punch someone that I'm attracted to. Maybe I'm a weird dude. It's hard to roll with a chick and not get semi. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. You're at the gym. You're trying to be professional. You got your teammates. The men and women are rolling together. It's weird. I don't know how you don't pop a boner. Even no matter how professional you're trying to be. All right, let's go that route. Say, okay, you're good with fighting that person. And you are male. And you're fighting another male. And you happen to be a homosexual. And now you're on the ground. You're in that person's guard. How the fuck you don't get a boner? I understand you're fighting, but if you're in between someone's legs and they're hot as hell, and I know you're fighting, I don't know, might get a little chubbed up down there. How, that's got to happen. Think about it. New topic. The fuck, you afraid of getting aroused around another human being? What are you, a robot? You can punch anyone for the right amount of money. Shoot later. I wake up with boners and I'm 40. So if I wrestle a hot chick, I'd probably come.
Wonderful.
See? They know what I'm talking about. Some fighters actually pooped in the cage. Yeah, we discussed that with Ben Rothwell. We discussed defecating in the cage. Imagine Nunes and her girlfriends might fight each other. I mean, imagine, they're soaked, right? The women, forget about it. When they're like I don't know, when they're clam bashing on the mat, they got to be so fucking wet. Think about it. How are they not? You only get aroused if you're into S&M. Yeah, maybe. I mean, some people like that, like to be strangled and shit. Like if I was inside Anne's guard, the throbbing boner I would have, it would be uncontrollable. Mr. Garrison fighting a woman. Big Fat Paulie's gay. So you don't think that Kayla Harrison can beat Amanda Nunes? No, I pick Amanda. I do. I think Amanda wins. I can't lie. I create my shorts every jits class. You got to wear condom every time you roll in the jits? In the gi? Let's be honest. Who doesn't like to be choked? All right, one's in the chat if you like to be choked. I got to be honest with you. I don't appreciate it. I've gotten asked once to choke somebody, and I felt really weird doing it. Then I had a woman slap me a couple of times, and I was like, what the fuck? And they said they wanted to see me angry. I was like, what's going on? That was a weird experience. I'd rather choke. A light choke, but a choke. I choke a hoe out. I'll choke a hoe. So Silverback likes to choke a hoe. Nothing wrong with a little backdoor man. When they get a gay dude who fights, he's going to win all of his fights by a forfeit. Run away from that Maz. Amanda, I know, I did. Fook me angry. Jess likes it. No, from experience. You've never even been with a woman, let alone Jesse. Come on, bro. Why are you here? I had a girl who asked for that, and I just couldn't. Too weird, right? Sober. It's a weird. That's a weird move. It's a weird move. It is. Turn around and pretend you're a mad dragon. Oh yeah, and you know it. F me in the bum. A woman getting you to talk dirty is her way of dominating you. Do you think that? If a woman... Have you ever had a situation where you started talking dirty? I'm like, what am I fucking saying? Have you ever had that happen? That's happened with me and Jess. I've actually had that happen a couple of times. And I'm like, oh, what's she think? When Jessie gets here, I'll ask her. But have you ever had that happen? Like you're talking dirty, right? By the way, there's no UFC tomorrow, so we're going to go off the rails. We're going to talk about a little everything. We'll have a little fun. It's Fook Off Friday, for God's sakes. We're going to hit some more MMA topics, combat sports topics. But we're having some fun. We're hanging with the boys. Have you ever had a situation where you talked a little dirty and you started saying, what the fuck am I saying? Or, even worse, did you ever have a partner say, what are you saying? Like, you ever take your partner out of the mood? Most women lie when they say they don't like to be choked. Is that true, Nicole? What the fuck is up, nerds and virgins? I choked Mike H. A monkey. I'm a weirdo. Why am I a weirdo? What did I do? I've told jokes in the middle of a horizontal bomb. You know, when I was younger, I was guilty of that. I did tell because I was like weird and nervous. So I would make jokes. I was a weirdo like that. I was quite immature for me, but super fun. Yes, it is. So it is true, Nicole. Better you quote McGregor in the bedroom, talk honestly. Yes, I'm like, my foot was a balloon. My cock was a balloon. I told Jessie. I was smashing my main chick and said my side chick's name. But good thing they had the same name, Sarah. Oh my God. So you were thinking about the other girl and you said the same name. Okay. I've definitely told a bad joke during sex when I was younger. Yeah, I think everyone's done that, right? Have you ever, boys out there, I can't see a girl doing that. Like, you know, why the chicken cross the road? I have my Rey Mysterio mask every time I fuck. Now that's an interesting, that's role playing, I guess, right? Wow, the chat's on fire. All we had to do was talk about crazy stuff during sex. True story. What do you think of Blumpkins, Moss? I refresh my memory. Isn't that like something with the butt? I don't know. I can't remember what the fucking Blumpkin was. I remember when I was younger, I knew what it was. I don't know what that is now. I used to fuck with my ex-wife when crying like a baby when she would suck. I used to fuck my ex-wife when crying like a baby when she would suck my dick. Now, did you cry out of joy? Is that what it was? My girl shouted out the wrong name, so I said, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Who the fuck is that guy?
I started uncontrollably laughing after combat. Could you imagine? Just think about this. You're intimate with your loved one. You're a male. The sweet juice leaves your penis. It just flows out. Beautiful ropes are shooting out of the head of your cock. And then you just... the whole laugh track happens. Is that even possible? I once watched a girl, Fook, English cucumber. I left. I never spoke with her again. But the salad was really good, oddly enough. I got so high in Arizona, I peed in my fiance's mouth instead of... Yeah. What a conversation. Could you imagine finding this channel now? Smash the like if you like these ridiculous conversations. I finished and started strutting around the bedroom. Did you start doing the Billy strut? Start waving the arms around? All right, has anyone ever done this? You ever seen the movie American Psycho? Mirrors involved. You start flexing while you're in the middle of having an intimate experience. You ever do the American Psycho? I finished and started around, so that. What's so funny, pale kid? Do you not know how to speak to a woman? I don't know who you're talking to. Seems you haven't touched one ever, kiddo. Okay, what is he talking to? Take a poll. We got a poll in there. We got to keep the MMA poll in there. I love sex, guys. What's happening? I don't know. We've lost control. The chat is going nuts. The chat is going crazy on a Fook Off Friday. They're losing their minds. They're all talking about sex and we can't stop them. They are uncontrollable. I want you to clean your vagina. Great line. Great line. So good that when everyone subscribes to the second channel, that's what plays. My ceiling has mirrors on it. My ass looks great, is what I say after I come. We got a poll in there. That's what she said. I can jerk it on demand. This is what happens when there's no UFC. All right, so to the people out there, tomorrow what we're going to do, there is no UFC, but we're going to do a phone stream. We're going to have another intimate stream via the phone. We'll be downstairs hanging with the family, popping gummies, just hanging out. We'll discuss whatever the hell's on your mind tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. It should be an interesting experience. All right, let's try to pull it back on course here.
Wonderful.
Tropic Tom.
Jesus Christ. Now we need a moderator for the host, for God's sake.
Yeah, this is giving me vibes of the old days. We would do Friday shows called Random Night, and we would just completely dismiss all combat sports topics and talk about sex and whatever. So this is giving me old vibes right now. I feel like I'm back in the old days. I feel like I'm back in the old country. What's up with my mic? That's annoying. It's all wobbly and shit. I gotta fix that. All right. Let's get back on track. Anyway, there is no UFC tomorrow, but let's get back on track, people. Okay, let's calm the Fook down. We spoke about a couple of things already to open up the show. We spoke about Khamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa, and here's the poll where we stand or sit or however you are. Paulo Costa. Let's move this up over here. There we go. Paulo Costa, and now getting closer. 40% the chat says Paulo Costa wins over Khamzat Chimaev at 60. So we'll keep that over there. If the fight does happen, we'll see who wins. We spoke about Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. And, I gave my opinion. I said that I think Islam wins. Some people in the chat win Islam. Some people in the chat win Charlie Olives. But that's where we stand on that. I'm sorry, I had the Mets. The Mets distracted me over here. They're going to lose this game. Let's move on to other stuff, okay? Let's not dwell on this situation. I'm going to move over to our friends MMA Island over here. Since I got to say this on our Discord, I'm like, hey guys, if you can, should I put that on the scroll? You know what? I think I got to get rid of Bob Ross. Yeah, I think I might have to put this one on there. Who did this one? Shout out to the Discord. I was about to roast the Discord, but that's good. I like the fact that there's zero attempt at Photoshop. It's just chop the head off just any way they can and just throw it on the body. There's no attempt at art. But we do have a news section over here, and I said if you guys want, drop a story that you would like us to talk about. On the Discord, there's a news section over there. And let's go. Neil versus Shavkat official. Whoa! Cinnamon, is that true? Shout out to Cinnamon. Let's see if that is true. Wow. Neil versus Shavkat. So I did see them going back and forth. I did see that. Let's see. I had my team call Sean this morning. Be careful what you wish for. That's what I saw last. And then Shavkat says, you have my respect. See you soon. So it started off with this. I don't blame you for doubting yourself, but when are you going to accept the fight offer? Okay. It's Shavkat. And then Neil responds, I have my team call Sean this morning. Be careful what you wish for. See you soon with an angry face emoji. And then Shavkat responds to that. You have my respect. See you soon. So, oh boy. Jeff Neal about to get destroyed. I know Jeff looked pretty good in his last fight, but he's about to get worked on. Oh my God. So we lose Khamzat Chimaev at welterweight, but we still have Shavkat there. So now, with Khamzat moving up, we're probably not going to see Shavkat versus Khamzat anytime soon, which is very interesting to me. But that gives Shavkat the chance to really shine at welterweight and charge up the rankings. Got to get past Jeff Neal. Does anyone think that Jeff Neal would win this fight? Hands of steel. He did look good in his last fight. And the fact that he's taken this, I mean, this is not a layup in any way. But Jeff Neal fighting Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shout out to Cinnamon. Let's see if this is true, though. Hold on, let me see. Because it seems like they agreed on social. We'll go to Ariel. Let's go check out the nose. Hopefully he's not talking about WWE, AEW, whatever. Look at this. The first thing you see. Oh, it's pinned? He pins. Dude, like, what are we doing? You know, sometimes I get off the fucking topic. I start talking about sex. The Mets are on right now, so I'll talk about the Mets and whatever. But at least I'm switching it up from all different things. This dude with WWE. Why don't you just have a fucking WWE YouTube channel? Like, what are we doing? He loves it. He's got a pin on his fucking... The fuck? Let's see, anything. Buffalo Bills. Any MMA stuff? Ariel? You got anything MMA for me? WWE. Dude, just leave UFC, man. He clearly, like, he doesn't want to, like, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. So 12 hours ago we got this. I don't, like, it's so weird. Like, he's so into this other stuff. I guess he could do anything now. Dude's got, like, fucking 10,000 people watching him. So I guess he could do whatever the fuck he wants. By the way, I want to give a shout out to the Fighter and the Kid Reddit. I want to give a shout out to that group of knuckleheads, because I'm not a Reddit guy. Like, I don't really know how Reddit works. I don't really play around. I've heard about, you know, with the whole Fighter and the Kid and Brendan Schaub thing. But I put the clip of Ben Rothwell on there, and they ate it up, man. They fucking embraced it with their own Brendan Schaub language. So shout out to them. So shout out to anyone came from the Reddit. Welcome to the stream. Jesse. You're getting smashed.
I know, I saw.
You're getting dismantled here. And just you versus me, that's it. Mono
Come
y mono.
on, guys. Who do I got on my side, baby? Who do I got on JBM's side?
No one.
Thank you.
Well...
Oh, wait. Hey, Dean West became a member. Let's go, Dean West, baby. Thank you, my friend. Okay, Jess. Dean West, a member. What do you think about that? Okay. Well, you're going to lose your belt tonight. You're going to be singing. Are you
just us, huh?
That's it. That's it. Do you want to sing? Are you looking to sing forward
no.
to sing in Last Caress?
No.
Caress? Excuse me.
I don't even know that song, honestly.
You do.
I don't.
I played it for you, and you were
I
like,
only know
what? This is
that
fucked up.
one part.
What was the part?
I can't remember. What was it?
Killing babies and raping mothers.
I killed you. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'm not. Why would I give you a taste of it?
Well, you're gonna be singing it tonight. You're gonna get it, baby. Love it, GSP repping. Who do you think wins this fight? I don't see any. Where is the confirmation on Shavkat? All right, so Ariel is too busy talking about WWE. Let's see if Brett put anything out. Brett, Oklahoma. Am I weird for saying I wouldn't mind hanging out with Izzy, but I can't root for him? Is that a weird thing to say?
I think you're basically saying that, like, you probably could tolerate him as a person, but just not as a fighter.
Yeah.
I guess, if that's what you're trying
No,
to
it's not even like I could tolerate him as a fighter too. It's just like, I guess because we can't. I don't know. There's certain things that he does and says that I can't really relate with him. But I do seem like he seems like a guy that would be fun to hang out with. You know?
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know why. Anyway.
I don't know why.
Who wins, Shavkat Rakhmonov or Joff Neal?
I'm gonna go. I always go Joff Neal.
Over Shavkat?
Yeah, I always pick Neal every time.
Come on.
I don't know. I take a liking to the guy.
Come on.
Yeah.
You think that he beats Shavkat Rakhmonov, Fuzzy Head?
Yeah.
Come on.
Why not?
Oh,
Why wouldn't he, Mosh? How about that?
This helped, Jess. Good to see you.
Whoa, is that
Good
points,
to
Jess?
see you, Lou Dog. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, my man. I love you, Lou Dog.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Jesse. You're singing tonight.
What are
Doesn't
you
matter
talking about?
what they
I'm
do.
here now. Now the queen has arrived.
So
Now the queen has spoken.
I am going to talk about the champion moment scammers on UFC Strike. What do you mean champion moment scammers? What's that about? And help me out. What is that about? So I think ever since Habib left, you're anti all of them. You know what I'm saying? All fuzzy hats, You're anti. You have not rooted
That's not
for
true.
one Russian.
I did.
Who?
Zabit. When Zabit was first
It's old
kind
news.
of mentioned. I
Yeah,
did.
he was. Habib was still fighting when Zabit was fighting.
No,
Ever since
I
Habib
still
retired,
rooted for Zabit after Khabib.
I think you
It
don't
has-
like Russians.
It has nothing to do with Khabib.
Well, Shavkat.
I just feel like this. No, it's one Russian in particular that I feel is extremely.
But Shavkat's not Russian, right? What is he?
Unoriginal, and I just don't root for him.
Where's Shavkat from? He's Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. He's a stan. Yeah, I don't think you root for any of those guys. I think Habib left. And
Although you did say something that is completely untrue.
what's that?
You said I hate Khamzat.
You don't
I've
like him.
never said I hated Khamzat.
Well, you don't like him.
I'm not a fan of the guy, but I don't hate him.
Okay.
Like he probably is a decent person to be around or whatever, but like I just am not a fan of him.
Who would you root for that fights? Like if Khamzat fought someone, who would you root for that against?
Always the opposing.
Yeah.
Always the
So
opponent.
who would you root? How would you root for Khamzat?
What do you mean? How would
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
root for
throw
him?
some guys out there.
Like,
would
what
there
would
be
it
anyone?
take
Yeah.
for me
Would
to
there be
root
a
for him?
fighter that you could think of? Oh, we'll go to middleweight. I'm gonna go to the middleweight rankings. Okay.
If Khamzat fought
Robert Whitaker.
Alex Pereira,
Wait, really?
I would root for Khamzat. Yeah.
Hamza over Pereira. What? Derek Brunson.
No, I'd root for Brunson.
Okay. What about Paulo Costa? The
Costa.
Pole?
Even though I don't really like Costa, I would root for him. But I'm not saying that these guys are gonna win against Khamzat. Just because I would root for them doesn't mean I wouldn't pick Khamzat in a fight.
What about Andre Muniz?
Are you listening to me?
What about this guy?
I would root for Muniz.
No way.
Yeah,
Come on, Jesse.
root for him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Jesse.
But like I said, that doesn't mean I wouldn't pick Khamzat to win.
Okay.
Just because I would root for the other guy.
What about Chris Curtis?
Of course I would root for Chris Curtis.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. What? All right. Trying to think. All right. Jared Cannonier, our neighbor.
Yes, I would root for Cannonier.
Okay. It's so crazy that Cannonier's number 2. You know, he just lost the shot at the strap, but he's still sitting at number 2. You get another win or two, bang, you're right there. He's still right there. It's kind of crazy. I feel like Jared Cannonier should be dropped down to 8. I don't know why. It's just weird. All right.
Super chat.
The orangutan.
If we stop talking about cotton swab, it goes away.
Ah.
Cotton swab.
I don't know what that means, though. What does that mean?
What is cotton swab?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Thank you, Silverback. All right, welterweight. If Kinoto, I was gonna say Kinoto and I said Connor. It's really weird. Welterweight. If what's it called? Chimaev went down and he could make the weight, and he fought Colby Covington. Who would you root for?
Then I would probably vote. I would probably root for Khamzat.
Really?
Yeah.
So you really, really don't like Colby Covington?
That's not true. I just would rather see Khamzat win in that fight.
Why?
I don't know. I think Khamzat's just a little more favorable of a personality than Covington is.
And you've been pretty hard on Khamzat's personality.
Yeah.
So what makes Colby Covington less
I don't know.
likable?
It's just repulsive. I don't know.
You know what? She's not wrong. Like, you know, like a couple of the bang things are coming up. I'm like, he's kind of skeevy, right? Do you get that? Like, do you get that vibe? Like he's with these like weird, like disgusting. Like the women are just like, they look like the trailer, like they look like the lunch shift
really,
strippers.
like, yeah, I don't know.
He's with the skankiest girls.
Brought to you by Colby Covington Incorporated and
Like, look at this girl over here. Check this girl. She looks like they
It's like
slapped.
one of those Barbie dolls.
No, it looks like they just rolled. Look at this fucking mess.
Oh, stop.
It looks like they rolled her around like she's a garlic knot. Like they rolled her around that greasy
Moss.
oil. You know? Look at what the fuck
What
is
is
on.
the
What is?
matter with you?
Did they roll her face around in garlic oil? Like what the fuck's going on?
Super chat.
Brendan.
Oh, Brendan. Oh, cotton swab. Oh, I get it. Brendan is cotton. Get it?
Cotton swab. Oh,
Cotton
Schwab.
Is Brendan.
Oh, I get it. Thank you for the
Wonderful, wonderful.
appreciate that.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my chicken pot pie.
Okay. Thank you, Silverback. Appreciate that. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe Jesse's onto something here. It's like I don't like Colby. I don't dislike Colby. You know, he's sponsored by my bookie. So how could I hate Colby Covington? I think he's funny. You know, I think some of the things he says is funny. But there is something weird. Like, there's something just kind of like, I don't know. It's just like, And maybe it's too forced, the character. Like, look at this. Just watch this. What the fuck? Guy's playing Monopoly. He's banging the bass. Here, I can't play the music, but... boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I got Monopoly money. Voos. Oh, yeah. I get it. It's a commercial. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But he's probably a cool dude, too. Anytime I see people hanging out with him, unless you're Jorge Masvidal, it seems like he's an all right guy. Then again, he's had problems with his gym, so maybe not. I don't know. Like, look at this shit. Look at these fucking girls. It's the lunch shift. These poor girls. Oh, my God. Where did life go wrong? Like, how much could they be possibly getting paid?
In Salt Lake City. So the King of Miami is...
And why not get a mic? I don't understand. Instead of fucking filming this off your cell phone, just get a mic.
in the lab cooking up a plate for the people with some mamacitas. I know what you're thinking. Colby, these lines are juiced. What should we do? Well, my friends, sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze.
Oh my God, what is this? What has he got there? I didn't even see this before. So it's Paulo Costa and is that Kamaru Usman? It's America's Pick of the Week. Oh, so that's how he. Oh my God, dude. It's so. Oh my God, dude. Oh Jesus Christ. Hey, he's going all in on it. He's too far in now. He can't turn back. He cannot turn back. You know. So it's Kamaru and Paulo Costa. So I guess that's his picks, and he used needles instead. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what else he's got here. Creep on Colby. Okay.
Greetings, nerds and virgins. America's Champ is back with America's Pick of the Week, brought to you by Colby Covington Incorporated and the
Oh my God. What are we doing here? Oh my God. Look at these girls. Oh my God. It's a big girl over here. Look at those hips. Got the fake breasts. Good for them.
We got
This one over here is like, what am I doing here? Look at this poor girl. She's like, help me. Help me. Help me. And then you got fucking Elvis over here. You got the king. Help me.
We got UFC 277 coming to you live from Dallas with the main event between Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena. I know you already know this, but Amanda Nunes doesn't like being on bottom. But tonight, she doesn't have a choice because that's exactly where she's going to be. And we're going to be on top with the...
Do you guys like that? So the fake breasts like this? You guys into that? You guys dig that? I mean, I guess breasts are breasts, right? But these got to be fake, right? Like, what the fuck? You guys like fake breasts in the chat? Are you down with that? You guys into it? Some dudes love that stuff. More silicone, the better. Greetings, nerds. You think he's ever had sex with any of these girls? Or they just hired help? Or do you think he bangs all the girls he works with? If they look good? Anyone in the chat have fake breasts? Not a deal breaker. I prefer real. Yeah, I dated someone with fake breasts. It wasn't my cup of tea, though. I mean, they look good with clothes on. That's the thing. Like, fake breasts look great if you have clothes on. Then once the clothes come off, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck's going on here? I'm not a gay lord. I mean, I don't know. It is weird, man. It is a little weird. Don't need fakers. My wife, Triple D. Wow, Triple D, natural 5.1. Unless they're on a woman. Only as long as they're on a woman. Okay, I gotcha. Real titties for life. I got Superman chest. The scammers on UFC Strike have fake breasts. I don't even know what the fuck. What are you talking? Did you explain? I don't even know what you're talking about. Probably getting cocks. I mean, NFTs are NFTs, whether you're into it or not. You know, if you're not into NFTs, then don't get them. I don't know what to say. The real question is, how do you feel about fake ball? Oh my God, is that the same? Oh, is that Paulie? The Mets lost. What do you think about the Mets losing 7-1?
Oh,
God.
Points JBM, baby. Let's go. Moss has 79 points. I only need 69. 69 to match up with Moss.
How the fuck did Mets lose to the
Ooh,
Padres? How did they lose to the Padres? Now tomorrow is like do or die. So get ready for that phone stream tomorrow. What time's the game tomorrow? Hope it's early. I'm gonna be a hot mess. Let's see.
My sister's coming
New York
over
Mets?
tomorrow.
I thought you wanted her to be MIA.
She's not going to be on the stream.
New York Mets.
Mets suck. 69, baby. Let's go. This is officially turned into the Howard Stern show. That's right. All we need is Ronnie the limo driver. 69.
Ronnie. I don't know how Ronnie lasted so long with that show. But then again, he was good. He was good for bits. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go to some news. More news. Yeah, I saw the story of James Vick. He's fighting again. Karate Combat, if anyone cares about that. I was like, ugh. About to get knocked out again. Colorado won't allow Melvin Gillard to fight at BKFC 31. Melvin Gillard, man. Remember that dude? Okay, so why not? He had too much head trauma. Mr. Gillard is not currently licensed in Colorado, and the October 15th bout will not take place as scheduled. The commission said in a statement, MMA Junkie, okay. We value the safety of the athletes. Yeah, I know. Melvin Gillard's another one. He's been around for so long. He's taken so many shots to the fucking head. I kind of feel bad for these guys. When it starts hitting the end of the career. Do you feel bad for these fighters? You're like, fuck them. Like when they start hitting the end, it kind of gets depressing, right?
No, I never like a fuck 'em type thing, but you know. No, they put themselves there. Why should I feel bad?
So you're saying it's their career choice?
Yeah.
Fuck them?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad for hookers?
No.
They put themselves there.
They chose to do it. Why should I feel bad?
Who do you feel bad for?
My daughter for having such strange parents.
Your daughter?
I own a limo company. I'm your Ronnie.
Thank you, Silverback. Let's go.
Silverback is our Ronnie.
Let's go, Matt. Yeah, maybe Silverback could drive us around in a limo. Silverback, where you live? We need to get a limo on the cheap and show up at events with an orangutan driving.
Heck yeah.
And it would say, what did he say? What was his lines? Yeah, something. Let's fuck some whores.
Cunt.
Let's fuck some whores. What else did he say, Ronnie?
Cunt. He yells cunt.
Cunt. What else did he say?
69.
I can't believe Sutter and John banned me. I said one thing, and he banned me.
Well, he bans everyone.
Didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, I went into one of his streams a little later, and he's just a
He's a prick.
He's a professional banner.
He's a prick. Brendan Schaub, what is this? Tim Sylvia could pose problem for UFC. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to go to MMA Island over here. Let me go over here. Guys slacking. MMA Island. You upset there's no UFC tomorrow?
A little bit, but I'm kind of excited.
For the Mets?
For the Mets. Yeah.
The Nuevo Mets? Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right, so there's the Melvin Gillard thing.
Super chat.
Silverback.
I can book anywhere in lower 48.
I can book anywhere in lower 48.
What is lower 48?
I don't know. I feel like he's speaking in
lower 48 of the 48. Wait, are you saying lower 48 states? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. I'm just guessing.
The lower 48. He's speaking in orangutan.
All right, let me go check my Popeye.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so did you know Shogun Rue is fighting again? Does anyone care about that? Brazil? This Brazil card, Shogun, probably making his last dance. And I mean, I feel like enough's enough. But Shogun, last couple of fights, you're like, oh my God, how is this happening? But Shogun's still going. I don't know if anyone really gives a shit about that. But yeah, Uriah Hall, he has, he's not doing MMA, but he's boxing on the Jake Paul Anderson Silva card. I had a weird moment watching Anderson Silva on the Nelk Boys podcast. I'm like, this world is getting really strange. She keeps leaving. I got to keep on changing this because I feel weird just sitting here with one chair. The world is it me? Or, oh, we got to. The world's getting really weird. Anderson Silva is fighting Jake Paul. And I don't hate it because, you know, Jake Paul's fighting a guy and more his size. You look at what Anderson Silva's done in the world of MMA. He's a fairly decent boxer. He is 50 years old, but still interesting, right? If Anderson gets knocked out, it would be brutal for us MMA fans to see that. It's a possibility. It could happen, but he's on like the Nelk Boys. Anderson's like, I'm fighting one more fight. It's going to happen tonight, and not tonight, but it will happen. I make money, and I fight Jake Paul. And it's just a weird world. And I'm sitting there like listening to this Nelk podcast with a bodybuilder and some fucking gremlin from Canada. And by the way, the Nelk guys, where do they scoop these guys up? Like the actual Nelk guys, they are literally like, they look like they should be perched in front of a building, like with the knees up to their ears. You know what I'm saying, Jesse? They look like the gargoyle. They look like the fucking. They look like the Terror Dogs from Ghostbusters. You know?
Yeah, they are kind of like them. They're all mongoloids.
Yeah, and all they talk about is smashing broads, right?
Yeah, I highly doubt they're smashing that many broads.
Well, I mean, they're so famous.
Looking the way they do.
Yeah, but they're so famous. I bet they are. I mean, you know, they got to be now. If you're famous, it doesn't matter what you look like.
I gotta be honest with you, Moss. Famous or not, if you look like a mongoloid, it ain't happening, guys.
I hear stories. Well, this one struck out that night. It's like, there's no possible way. You got all this fucking money.
48 connected. I'll fly to events and drive as.
48 connected. I'll fly to events and drive as. So, okay, we got our limo driver. There it is. Silverback.
Yeah, man.
He's in. Chicks be desperate. Yeah, I guess, you know, bottle rats and shit like that, right? You go to a club and you got the stage table, you're in. You're in. The girls want to be on the stage and want to be next to the DJ. You're thinking like a normal human being. I'm talking about bottle rats. Bottle rats will fuck anything. You know, as long as you're.
True.
It's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. If you're up on a stage.
I'm sure even bottle rats have some semblance of respect for themselves.
Listen, me and my friends weren't fucking a bunch of Brad Pitts. I'll just say that. And bottle rats.
This I know. I have seen pictures.
You've seen us. We were a bunch of dorks. You know what?
I gotta be honest with you. There have been moments when you've like shown me pictures of like your group together, and I don't want to like, if your group's listening, I don't want to like offend anyone, but I'm just saying like,
not the best looking group.
I just didn't get it. I just looked at you guys and I was like, yeah.
It's bad when I stand out. It's bad when I'm one of the better looking ones. Here's the trick: you just surround yourself with a bunch of ugly people. No offense. They're probably not watching though. No. Yeah. They're good looking. They're all good looking human beings.
It's always so awkward because I gotta like pretend like, oh yeah, you guys are some real studs out there, you know.
They were very good looking guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You got to surround yourself with a bunch of hogs. You know, that's what you got to do. That's why you stand out from the group.
You're good looking regardless.
But no, it's not true. We all look like a bunch of goofballs. But here's the thing: if you have a stage table, right, and that's what we were fortunate enough. We have a friend that was very connected. And we would go to Vegas and we would skip the line. We would do the fucking move every year. We would go to Vegas and he would have the fucking only hookup. Bottle service next to fucking Diplo and Skrillex and whoever the hell was spinning. Tommy Lee was spinning one night. Like, it's just fucking nuts. And you'd be there on the stage and you could be like the ugliest human being in the world. But because you have that status and you're next to the talent that's spinning the tunes, right? Girls just want to be up there.
Yeah.
Right? So what you have to do is, all they want to do is get your booze. That's first off. They want to get your booze. They want to drink your booze. So I was the booze Nazi.
So they would go in and not buy a single drink for themselves.
They didn't want to pay for a damn thing. They're like, I'm hot. I'm going to be on the stage. You have to feed me alcohol.
You guys probably served them alcohol.
No, ask my buddies. I was like, they would dump fucking liquor in there. I was like, fuck this. You're drinking orange juice with a little splash of vodka in it. And I would have girls say to me, what the fuck is this?
I don't believe you. Because you
Call
wanted to get
V-neck
laid.
right now. Call V-neck right now. Because here's the thing, the bottles are so expensive, right? And I had the only hookup, but if you went after a certain amount of bottles, we'd have to really tap it into our pocket, and it would get very expensive. So we were like, okay, this is gonna get crazy. We have to conserve the booze. You're talking $600-700 a bottle of alcohol. Think about it. A bottle that you can get in fucking the liquor store for $30-40. You go to a club, $500.
You're right.
Jess, if you go to a club, you're gonna get a bottle of Grey Goose. How much is a bottle of Grey Goose?
I don't know, like, what is it, like $50? Something like that?
Okay. Yeah, say it's about, I don't know, 50, say around $50, right? Yeah, probably around 300 to 400 for a bottle.
So why?
So you have to conserve that. There's a trick. You get the Red Bull, you get the fucking pineapple juice or orange juice, whatever you're mixing the shit with. That's not the expensive stuff. The fucking bottle of alcohol is what they get you.
What I'm saying is, why go? If you're spending that much money for a fucking bottle.
To get laid by the hottest possible girl you can get laid by. So you'd be up on the stage, right? And if you're a bunch of dudes, you might not even get in the club unless you have a table. That's how it works. Like if you're rolling with a bunch of sausage, good luck trying to get into that fucking club. We've had times trying to get into a club and the bouncer's like, yeah, fuck out of here. Like, where's the girls? Like we've had that happen. But then I have a friend that would hook up. And then we would go every year to a place called XS in Vegas. And he had the fucking best hookup in the world. We would walk, there would be a line through the casino.
If you're so desperate to get laid that you're willing to spend $300 to $600 for a bottle of liquor, I think you have other issues that you need to evaluate. I'm just saying.
It's well worth it. Don't knock it till you try it.
It's worth the $600.
Picture this.
You might as well have gotten a $600 hooker,
Picture
Moss.
this. You're a horny guy, right? Okay. You walk to the club, right? It was like Entourage, right? You're with the guy with the hookup, okay? V-neck was the hookup. You would walk past everyone on the crowd that's been waiting online for God knows how long, and they don't even know if they're gonna get in the club. You just waltz right past them, right off the bat. They're like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is this guy? Who could these people possibly be?" Right? You skip. They fucking take the little velvet rope. They pull it aside. You skimmy through. Right? Now you're carving your way through the crowd with a bouncer with a fucking flashlight guiding you through the crowd, up on the stage. Next to the fucking DJ. Now you're above everyone else.
I bet that fed your guys' narcissism.
Oh my God, it was amazing. I was a box driver. I delivered packages for a living. So now you're on the stage, okay? You're on the stage, and then the waitress comes over. The most hot human being you could ever, like the stage waitresses are beyond human. Like if you saw them, you're like, what the fuck? I would scissor that girl in a second. That's what you would say. They're all gorgeous, like stage hosts that come up to you wearing barely anything so you could just spend a ton of money because they put the premier talent up top so they could get all the money out of you. Okay? Now you're up here.
This is so pathetic.
You open the thing and you want to vomit, right? Because the fucking prices are insane for these bottles, right? So now you're up there. You're getting the bottles. You got the whole situation taken care of. And everyone on the floor, even dudes, want to get up on the stage. Guys and girls. Anyone wants to get up there.
Why
dudes would be fucking screaming, "Yo, get me up on the stage!" Like people would want to get up there and be part of the fucking crew. It was nuts. And the bouncer would come over to you and say, "Just let me know who you want up." And then it gave you ultimate power. Ultimate power. Okay. Now.
This makes me like repulsed by you, to be honest. Like I have to be honest, I don't need to hear much more because it's just like completely
I can't do that anymore.
off to you.
That
like,
ship has sailed. But at least I can talk about it.
Oh, bullshit. If I weren't here, you'd probably still be doing that shit.
Oh, of course. I'd be 50 years old on the stage.
50-year-old bachelor over here.
No, actually, no, because my friend doesn't have the hook anymore. You don't have that hook. You know. You don't have the hook.
Force you guys to grow up.
You don't have the hook. Yeah. But not everyone would get into trouble. You know? I was guilty. Some of my friends just went for a good time. Just hang out, dance, hang out. I was guilty. I was a guilty man. And we would select from the fucking crowd. They would come up.
You cherry picked who you were going to get laid by.
I've kicked people off the stage. I've actually kicked people off because if I knew they were rats that just wanted to drink and they didn't want to dance and swap spit, you're out of here. Right?
That's disgusting. You're so gross. Like
I was looking out for my boys, man. I was looking out for my boys. Yeah, but that's the thing. So anyway, enough about that. So the Nelk boys, think about these kids. These kids are like above and beyond popular. Like if I was able to do that with my friend, with one friend with a hookup. Could you imagine with these fucking monkey-looking son of a bitches on the stage? I mean, they look like chimpanzees. like look at these guys. They literally look like a bunch of chimps. You can't make this shit up.
I really don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Look at them. Look at these guys. What the fuck is going on there? But they're the Nelk boys. They got it. They're full send to the fullest. They give all normal-looking human beings a chance, you know. So they're on stage and they're pulling in these girls. And Dana White's standing there with his tight pants on, hanging out with them. Have you noticed that Dana's kind of pumped the brakes with them a little bit?
Well, he kind of has to, because he's starting to make a fool of the UFC with them. I have to be honest. Like, even I didn't care about the whole Nelk boy thing. But I started to notice that, like, the UFC is starting to become kind of a laughing stock with these guys involved. You know?
Look at these guys. Oh, God. Well, in fairness, the guy on the right's the producer, or I don't know. He's a gay. I don't know what he does, but he's an open homosexual.
I would vomit at the sight of all three of them in a club.
No?
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't take these guys home?
I'm telling you, man, I just don't get it. Like, maybe these girls are just so desperate too. Like, I give the guys help for being desperate. Maybe the girls are just desperate too. And that's why they just don't give a fuck. They're just banging like complete mongoloids. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: if you do have that celebrity status, no matter that's basically the point I'm trying to make. Like, it doesn't matter what you look like, you know. It doesn't matter.
Ah, super chat.
Girls are a lot less like. Hold on.
Jake gonna have a hard time finding Silva's chin.
Jake's gonna have. I hope you're right, mixed martial anarchist. I hope you're right, and I think you are. I think Silva wins that fight. Thank you, my man. But the thing with women is they're less. What's the word I'm looking for?
Superficial.
Superficial, yeah.
Not
way less superficial than guys. I mean, they are.
No, you're wrong.
It's the truth.
Women are, yes, less superficial.
Why are you with me?
And can settle for less, but you missed the key word, which is settle. If they're not settling, it's just one night stand. They're not gonna like, you know, like be like, oh well, he looks like a troll, but whatever. I'm just gonna bang him tonight. It doesn't work that way. If it's a one night stand, they're gonna set their bar a little higher.
It's not true.
Yes. Why would you settle? Like that doesn't make any sense, Moss.
It's not true.
Why are you with true.
Me? Think about it. I'm just saying, in general, women are way less superficial than guys. Now, there are superficial women out there. I'm not saying all women aren't superficial, but they're way less. Because how many hot girls do you see with, like, ugly guys? You see more of that than the other way around.
No, I don't.
How many times do you see, like, you're like, what is that girl doing with that hot guy? Like, I've never said that in my life.
I've never, like...
I've never said that. I've never said, I can't believe that guy is so out of that girl's league. I've never said that in my life. I can't think of one situation where I was like, the guy is hotter than the girl.
Well, I've seen it.
Okay, where?
No, like just
Give me an example.
Passing by, I've seen it.
Okay.
But like you don't just go like, oh, what's he doing with her? Same way you wouldn't say, what's she doing with him? I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, well, a lot of guys are like that. Like, what the fuck is she doing with that guy?
Then you're just miserable.
We are. We're all miserable. You're right.
What does it matter to you what someone else is doing?
We're
with their
fucking
life?
miserable, man. We're miserable human beings. You hear
that jam?
The best donation ever, Tropic Tom.
Just wanted to bring a ray of sunshine to Two Joints' miserable life. Ever since he got better Wi-Fi, he hasn't gotten any happier. He's just been able to transmit his angst more reliably and frequently. Points Two Joints.
Oh, there
Make that
we go.
Canuck sing.
There you go. Thank you, Tropic Tom. See, that'll make Two Joints happy. All right, take out that one girl. And put Two Joints in. It's a weird world we live in, you know? But it's fun being at this stage, right? I'm happily married, got a beautiful daughter, a beautiful wife, got a beautiful show going on here, so I get to sit back and watch everyone else. I'll talk about some war stories from back in the day, but that's all I could do. I could just reminisce and live through the chat and their experiences. And the Nelk boys. You know? I'm not that guy anymore. But it is weird, like how things work.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chuck.
UFC strike mod and his family used exploit to pull champion moments. There are 2 active investigation on this exploit. If you look at the market and read Discord, you will see what I'm talking about by moments while market is down.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Hold on a second, Chuck. I'm actually interested in this.
UFC strike mod and his family used exploit to pull champion moments. There are 2 active investigations on this exploit. If you look at the market and read Discord, you will see what I'm talking about. Buy moments while market is down.
All right, Chuck, let's reach out to this dude. We have a connection over there, so I'm going to reach out. If that's true, we'll find out what their statement is. I didn't even hear about that. We didn't get a championship moment. We didn't get one. We were sponsored by them twice.
Shame.
And then we opened their packages and we didn't get one champion moment. So I'm going to find out. That's fucking nuts. If that's true. I don't know if it is.
Super chat.
We'll find out.
Take one for the team, works both ways, Jess.
Take one for the team, Jess.
What, like having a wingman and a wingwoman?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I never surrounded myself in that situation.
You just missed out.
Because it sounds like fucking hell.
You would have won one. You had an opportunity one time. You kind of turned it down when we were in New York. But say if we did stumble upon another situation. Listen, the MMA-Holes going to take off.
To go to a club?
The MMA-Holes are going to take off, and we're going to be so fucking massive. So massive. Where you'll be locked around my arm, right? As my trophy wife. And I will carve through the crowd and on a stage table over there. And you'll see the nonsense going on with people trying to get up on the stage.
What a great example I'd be setting for my children.
You're not doing anything. You're not whoring yourself out. You're my wife.
It doesn't matter. You're going on there to get drunk and act stupid, right?
No. You could still... Hold on. Let me just make this clear. Because you haven't experienced any of this stuff. You can... I've had friends...
I don't need it.
I have friends that would go and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just hook up. They would just go and have fun. Because you got a DJ spinning the music. You got the crowd going ballistic. You get wasted. I
have to be honest with you, Moss. I went to college. Like, I was around those people who wanted to do that shit, and I still turned it down. Like, but there was, like, a small life before you, and I still chose not to.
But I'm talking...
Like, it's just not interesting to me. It's not...
The last square father is... I'm talking about... No, I'm not talking about going out to the club. I'm talking about having the experience where you are, like, on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are top dog. The talent is there. You're right next to them. I'm talking about that.
No, I'm good.
You wouldn't want to try that once?
No. That's so annoying. I hate that. I would want to leave just because of the music alone.
Me with a glow stick in the background. You don't want that, Chelsea?
No.
You don't want that?
Oh, God.
You know what's funny? I know we're not talking about much MMA, but we kind of, I don't know, we're going all different places. I'm not a big, like, EDM guy, but if I was going out, I didn't mind it. It was just background music. That shit's going, right? And you just fucking pounding drinks. The lights are going. You're so wrecked. You don't even know what the hell's going on.
The lights and the music, they would be too much. I'm like autistic.
Okay.
I'd be like,
You're
get me
autistic?
the fuck out of here.
What about if it was a metal concert or something? What if it's like Slipknot or some shit?
Yeah, but that's different. You're not like going out to...
My head hurts from doing that. I actually got a headache from just doing it. I can't do it anymore. I don't know. It is weird. Anyone else in the chat? Have you guys ever done that? The club shit back in the day? That crazy stuff. By the way, what do you think about our 1K Wall of Fame?
Love it.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay. I'd rather go to a concert. Yeah, I like concerts. I love concerts. But, you know, it depends where you stand. Like, if you're going out chasing tail, you can't go to a concert. You know what I'm saying?
Why, you can't get laid at a concert?
It's not as easy.
Concerts are full of women who are taking their tops off.
Yeah, but they're all ugly. You go to a concert, there's not many.
Yeah, right.
There's not pretty women at concerts.
That's not
you know what's
true.
funny? When I was in my band, all the people are ugly. Like the bars that we played, like there wasn't
Well, that was just where you guys were going.
I know, but even if you go to a concert too, I've been to so many concerts. Good musicians, like good concerts. I'm not talking about like fucking John Mayer. Like if you go to a John Mayer concert, you're probably gonna see some hot chicks there. I'm talking about like real music. I'm talking like shit kicking music. Like if there's a mosh pit.
Oh, you're talking about like heavy.
There's no fucking
metal
bombshells
type
there.
Music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
There's all normal people. But if you go to a club.
Well, these days there might be hot chicks there, Moss. You went like 20 years ago.
20 years?
Yeah.
No, last concert I went to.
It was 20 years ago, Moss.
It wasn't 20 years ago.
20 years ago, you were 25. So yes, I hate to break it to you, Moss.
Jesse, that's fake news.
Like 20 years
The last
ago.
concert I went to was with you at Disturbed.
No, I'm talking about when you went as a kid. It was
And
like
before
20
that,
years
that's
ago.
not true. I went to Slipknot, and I was in my 30s.
You can't handle that it was 20 years ago.
I was in my late 30s.
Oh, Moss. It's okay.
Yeah, it's true.
We all get old.
You're just making shit up.
It's okay.
No one likes a liar, Jesse. No one likes a liar. But yeah, I was in my late 30s. So actually, Slipknot before you was my last concert that I went to. It was with me, Pat, and Eric. We were like the three old guys. But at Slipknot, there's a bunch of old people at that concert. It doesn't matter.
Did you guys walk in with your canes?
The whole crowd, like that's a weird crowd, Slipknot. You got your young kids, and then you got the geriatric people like me, like, yeah, motherfucker, like Slipknot, baby, let's go. So weird. Anyway. It was fun. E was not acid. Yeah, I never did any of that stuff. Molly or ecstasy. I never did any of that shit. Man, I went to EDC in my late 30s.
Everyone does drugs at EDC concerts.
The Electric Daisy concert.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have went to jail for that shit.
Any like EDM and all that stuff, like that's all like drug-ridden.
I went to fucking EDC. You got Sober Carl. We got out of the system. Great times though. Had highlights back. I did have highlights, but I was in my early 30s.
Didn't you say?
Maybe late 20s, early 30s.
Didn't you say that in your previous marriage, she highlighted it for you and you got mad at her?
Well, because I looked, it was so fucked up.
Like, who gets mad at someone for doing something for you?
No, you don't understand. So we had no idea what we were doing. So one side of my head was blonde, and then I had like a patch of brown that was here. I looked like a fucking cheetah.
Well, you trusted, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
And like I had blotches.
If you're gonna do highlights, you gotta go get it done professional.
Well, I was trying to, I was like, just dye the whole damn thing. No canes in the pit. Yeah, they allowed the canes. We could have the canes in the wheelchairs in the pit. Friends slipped me acid. Oh my god, dude! I'm so glad I didn't play that game. Yeah, I didn't do any of that shit. Any crazy drugs? Did you do any of that stuff? Crazy drugs? Oh yeah, you did. You had pill parties. Right?
No. Like there was like one college party that I went to that they played Skittles.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't. I like stayed away from drugs because I had like a bad experience in high school. It was like my very first ever experience dabbling into stuff, and it was my last experience too. Like it scared the shit out of me, and I don't even like to go near weed. Like I'm good. Alcohol's fine because I can kind of control it and moderate it a little better, but I don't want anything to do with drugs, man.
When I went to the clubs, it was like late night at the Roxbury. There was a period that was like that. There was a place called what the hell was it called? Breffany's back in the day. There was a place called Breffany's that we used to go to. It was in Long Island City in New York, and that was night at the Roxbury shit, and like no joke. Like, what is love? Baby, don't hurt you no more. And we would literally do the dance on the dance floor. Like the movie came out and we were doing that. And then I went through the fucking Jersey Shore days, where that shit was like actually popular. It was disgusting and nauseating, but it was actually popular. Yeah. I'm not proud. But I went through a lot of weird stages. 5 pills. Did you live? They want to know if you lived from the pills.
5 pills? I never took 5 pills. The fuck are you talking about?
Now, I would never touch pills or powder, fentanyl. Yeah, right? It's crazy, man. So crazy. Who knows what the fuck we're taking anymore? Yeah, what's up with this fentanyl? What's that about?
I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not too well versed, but I'm pretty sure fentanyl was first laced through cocaine. I'm pretty sure. And it was it's like another drug that gives a completely different effect, and people started like really buying into it, and then they started just like lacing the drugs as like a filler, from what I understand. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I understand. I heard it on Joe Rogan. They were talking about it.
That's true. If Joe said it. I've taken 15 pills at a time. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you
and
got to.
heroin.
You're looking to kill yourself then, right? I mean, if I take 2 Advil, 2 Tylenol or something I think I'm dying. I'm like, I took too much.
What?
It's one too many. Uriah Hall to box Le'Veon Bell on Paul versus Silva. Now, Uriah Hall was one of my faves back in the day, and he's kind of a bust. Sucks. Didn't work out. You know what? I'm kind of pissed at Uriah. I'm not gonna lie. I've reached out to this guy a couple of times, never answered. I got to be honest, Uriah. You done nothing. you know what? Fuck this. Let's burn the bridge.
You're a big Uriah fan, Moss.
I am a big Uriah fan.
So
and
what's going
like,
on?
dude, Uriah, I've slipped in your DMs a couple of times. Not a response. And let's be honest, you didn't really get anywhere with your career. The least you can do. I even slipped in after the career you retired. I slipped in after just to get some stories out of the guy because it seemed like he'd be interesting. And I was a big fan of Uriah. But you know what? You ignore me 3 times, that's it. It's over. You're out of here, Uriah.
No way.
That's it. You're on my naughty list. I hope the fucking football player knocks your head into the rafters. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. I hope you get embarrassed fighting on. You think he's going to make more money in this fight than he made in the UFC altogether?
No, I do not. I think he's just probably taking this fight for exposure.
Okay.
Which is not really a bad idea.
Exposure.
Yeah, more exposure, more people talking about him.
I hope he gets knocked out. I'm so angry at this guy.
Super chat.
A super chat, Chuck.
His mom and sister pulled 3 Gracie moments.
What the fuck? Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, yeah.
Never got hard, though. I love God and fighting sober. Never got hard, though. I love God and fighting sober.
Who is that? Who said that?
Super chat.
Silverback. He's going crazy.
Jess, I can drink in moderation. Also, Jess, remember painting a pirate beard on? Pirate Jess, smiley face.
Remember that?
Smiley
Yeah.
face. Smiley face.
Yeah,
Coffin.
I can I can drink in moderate. Like, I do have the ability to moderate. I think that's why I prefer, if I were to do an event or something, or just let loose with friends or family, I would prefer alcohol over weed or anything like that. Because I feel like when you take a drug, you can't really control how your body's gonna react to it, right? But if you have alcohol, you are I don't know. To me, I already know how my body reacts to alcohol, so I know exactly how much. I don't know. I just don't want anything to do with drugs. I think
don't blame you.
Fucking scary shit, man.
Although Delta 8, I'm a fan. And speaking of Delta 8, Jesse, which I consume way too much, I'm admitting I definitely take CBDX.com way too much. But tell me more about CBDX.com, Jesse.
CBDX.com must be 21 or older to purchase. CBDX will get you high, my friends. This is not CBD. This is CBDX. It does contain THC. Get all of your favorite THC products, including Delta 8 and HHC, over at CBDX.com. When you use our promo code MMA-Holes, that's MMA-HOLES, you can get 20% off of your entire purchase, as well as a free gift on your first purchase. So make sure you get over there today. Head over to CBDX.com. Use promo code MMA-Holes. Must check your local state laws to make sure that it can be shipped to you, and you must be 21 or over to purchase. Please do not operate any heavy machinery when using this product.
You're on a night where we are just having a grand old time talking about basically anything on a Fook Off Friday. No UFC tomorrow. Still got a solid crowd here tonight. I want to thank you all for enjoying this evening with us. I appreciate your company. I want to thank everyone that dropped a donation tonight. Thank you. And thank you to the people that hit that Fukin like button. Appreciate that as well. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let's give a shout out to our other sponsor over here. If you want to place a bet,
Bet on all your favorite live sports, including MMA, UFC. Although there's no UFC this weekend, there is some UFC coming up, so make sure you put your bets in quick. Head over to mybookie.ag. That's mybookie.ag using promo code MMA-Holes. When you use our promo code, you can receive up to 100% match on your first deposit, so get in there and get betting today. Sheath Underwear. Treat your jewels like royalty at sheathunderwear.com. Don't waste your money on generic underwear. Use promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES for up to 20% off of your entire purchase at sheathunderwear.com today. And while you're wearing sheath underneath, make sure you're wearing Headrush above. Headrush is provider of the highest quality, authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to HeadRush with the link in the description using promo code MMA-Holes, that's MMA-HOLES, for 20% off of your entire purchase. And of course, if you want to watch any of your favorite live sports, including MMA, head over to ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus with the link in the description. When you use our link, you're also helping out the MMA-Holes. So make sure you head over to ESPN Plus with the link in the description now.
Okay, let's get back to some topics. We've gone all over the place on a Fook Off Friday, but that's how we roll on Fridays. You know, we spend all the time during the week talking about combat sports. Sometimes we go a little cray-cray, go off the rails on this party night. But I appreciate you guys sticking through the craziness. Michael Chandler says, what?
Michael Chandler says he almost got Conor McGregor's role in Roadhouse. Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, by the way, guys. Dude. So I've never seen Roadhouse, ever. Never seen it. But Moss turned on Roadhouse for me 2 nights ago? Or 3 nights ago?
It took 2 nights for us to get through, but we did it.
So... First off,
give you a review.
Very corny, but I get it for like the time that it was made. So I actually like it a lot. Pretty good movie.
What do you give it out of 10?
I think I'm going to give it a 7.4 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty good. Now, is that today's standards, or are you giving it a little bit of leeway?
I'm assessing the era that this movie was made, right? Because obviously if this movie was made in this time, it would be a little bit different. But given the era that it was made and like how the graphics weren't the same and like, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give it a 7.4 out of 10. Regardless, I liked the movie a lot, but the character that I think Conor McGregor is going to play, that one guy who's like a freaking lunatic who's on the evil side, he blew up the house. That guy who got his throat pulled out by the lake. You know that guy? And he had like that conniving laugh before he got on the motorcycle and tried to ride away, and then Patrick Swayze pulled his throat out and threw him in the lake. And then that guy. I think that's going to be Conor McGregor's character.
So the rumor, apparently Conor's playing a completely new character, but he's got to play a bad guy.
I think his character is going to be a rendition of that guy.
If you watch them, how many people? One's in the chat if you've seen Roadhouse. Okay, So yes, Roadhouse, if you watch it after watching today's movies, you're going to be like, what the fuck am I watching right now, right? Does it hold up? Not really. But for the time, I feel like it holds up for that.
It's a pretty decent movie.
I do. I feel like listen, you shove popcorn in your face. Yeah. There's a ton of ass kicking in it. There's a fucking blind guy playing music phenomenally.
Sam Elliott's in it.
Yeah, Sam Elliott's fucking fantastic in it. A throat gets ripped out. All right, so a lot of people have seen it. All right. Hey, WMA Scene is in the chat. What's up, man? We did a whole bit on you the other night. All right. So yeah, it's a classic that is very corny, and I think it's self-aware for the most part with the shit that happens with the monster trucks and the over-the-top bad guy.
I will say the monster truck scene when he drives through the car dealership was a little much. That was probably
over the top.
Like the whole movie, you're like, oh, what? But then the monster truck going through the car dealership, that's when you lost me. I was like, what is going on here? But it's whatever. I get it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, listen, it is what it is. You gave a pretty high score of 7. I gotta be honest with you.
Decent movie. I didn't mind it.
I'm saying 6.3. That's what I say.
Really?
Even for the time, yeah. Because listen, it's entertaining.
You have to remember the era it was made.
I was alive for that era.
They didn't have the graphics and like the combat on screen skill that they have today.
6.3-ish.
Oh, get out of here! The writing was pretty decent.
Listen, it's entertaining. It's
there
entertaining.
There were boobs.
But it's lucky it's a 6. It's lucky. It's very lucky it's a 6. Just saying. But entertaining. Definitely an entertaining movie. I'm not saying it's a shit movie, but I'm going. What do you guys give it out of 10? Let me know for those that have seen it. After watching it though, and seeing the over-the-top stuff with the bad guys versus the good guys, you know, and the club and defending this club.
It's like Jackie Chan stuff.
Yeah. I am looking forward to Conor being in it now. I am. Because those over-the-top, crazy fucking nut job characters, Conor would be perfect. Like, you know, just doing stupid shit, flexing and going crazy in the bar, and they're all fighting, like, just ridiculously, ripping necks out, and I don't know. You know, here we go. 5.5, a 6.
No way!
Boobs, instant 8. There were boobs. Yeah, there were boobs. The girl that was stripping, not a bad job, right?
Yeah.
6.2. All right, Soberware. It is a classic. No doubt about it. It is definitely a classic movie. Is it worth a remake, though?
Well,
No.
as I was watching the
not.
movie, it helps me because, like, here's the thing.
Let it be.
I think as someone who's seen it for the first time, already knowing there's going to be a remake, I was able to have it in my head, like, okay, how could they redo this? How could they redo that? And I do think it's possible.
We see these
For
guys
them.
flipping out about Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal. Here's the thing.
Now, that's weird. Yeah, I didn't know that they were going to do Jake Gyllenhaal as the... Is he going to play the Swayze character, though?
Yeah. What was his name?
Yeah, I don't know.
What was his name with the
but
D?
we
Forget
did
his
see
name.
a Gyllenhaal movie last night, and he did pretty decent.
Listen, Jake Gyllenhaal is a top-tier actor.
So he could pull it off.
Like, if you watch this movie Guilty, it was literally Jake Gyllenhaal fielding fucking police calls. There was nothing else. He was just in the room, and it's riveting. Now, is it the best movie ever? No.
But you're getting engrossed.
But you're just shocked by how well Jake Gyllenhaal could keep you there.
Yeah.
You know, watching this movie. Dalton, that's his name. Thank you, Mike. So listen, Gyllenhaal's a good actor, but Swayze,
I think he
you know
might
what I'm saying?
surprise you.
Like,
I think he might. I think like if you
Swayze, like
but
all
here's the
weirdly
thing.
shaped, hitting the fucking bag, just oiled up, and with his
But-
mullet,
but-
or his like coif, whatever the fuck that is.
So here's the thing, though. You have to like be open-minded. You can't go into this being like, oh, this is gonna suck because it's Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, you have to be willing to give him a chance. And if you're willing to give him a chance, I think he might surprise you.
Well, listen, and like Drunk said, or Damn Savage said, Jake Gyllenhaal was in Southpaw, which he got jacked up for. It was a fighting movie.
I've never seen that movie.
It's all right. I think that movie wasn't that great, though. Southpaw wasn't that great. But Swayze was the weirdest looking guy. He was in shape, but he was smoking cigarettes, and his body wasn't like, it looked like it wasn't fully
It was, like,
developed.
contorted.
Like he didn't have like a tricep, and like I don't know, it was like he was missing certain muscles. Hold on, let me. Did you notice that? Like I was like, where was certain
all
muscles?
the guys kind of look like that in that movie.
It's like they forgot to they skipped days of working out. And I'm like, yeah, Patrick Swayze, Roadhouse. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, listen, he's in great shape, but he's missing muscles, and it looks weird. Like you know, Gyllenhaal's gonna be completely filled. Yeah, look at this. He's like, I got a concave
He's got
chest.
like atrophy on his chest.
Yeah, like you could eat, you could drink fucking, you could have soup out of his chest hole. Like, what's going on here? It's weird, right? It's got a weird. I mean, they do make a joke throughout the movie, like he's a small guy, you know. What's going on here? He's just trying too hard. You know what I'm saying?
He has those like ribs that pop out though, Moss. Like
That's most bizarre looking fucking chest I've ever seen. I don't know what's going on. Like, why? What's with the gap between
not
his
everyone
chest?
has man boobs, Moss.
He's got that thing Captain Conhead has. It's actually
like
a name for it.
concave, like the center of the chest.
You
is
get
like,
cereal out of the inside of his chest. Look at that.
Yeah. Captain Content has the same thing.
Yeah, what is
he
that?
He said, what did he call it?
There's a name for that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an actual condition.
What is, guys, you know there's a condition for this where you have a bowl in your chest where you could have, you could serve.
You could lay down and eat cereal out of it.
you could fill it up with liquid and drink it, a straw. Just drink it. It's like a puddle. Like what is that called? There's a name. I never knew Patrick Swayze had that. Rest in peace to the great Swayze. Then look at his back. There's like no muscle.
Yeah, I don't know, Moss.
Bird chest, moobs, pigeon chest. No, there's an actual medical term for it. Anyway, listen. Patrick Swayze did a good job, though. Like, it was, it was corny, it was cheesy, but it works, right? It works for what it was. No need for a remake. I'm excited because I want to see what they do with it, but at the same time, you could make a movie, like, influenced by Roadhouse and just make it a different movie. Why does it have to be Roadhouse? You know?
I don't mind it. Why not just give it a chance? Just give it a chance.
Oh, of course I am. The greatest fighter of all time is going to be in a Conor chest. You know, so of course I'm going to.
Aw, super chat.
Concave sternum. No, there's a real name for it. Thank you, Heath, for the $2 donation. Let's go, Heath.
Whoop, whoop,
Shout out to the
baby.
donators, baby. 28 minutes left in the points game. Come on, WABC.
You remember that jam?
Yeah, baby.
I'm the cooler, you're the bouncer. How did JBM go so long without seeing Roadhouse? Moss, you failed as a man. Love you guys.
Well, actually, if it
trying to
weren't
catch
for
up.
Moss, I still wouldn't have seen it. So technically, he succeeded, and everybody
Yeah.
else in my life failed.
She wasn't, I don't think she was really in. She was sort of in. She wasn't. I could tell that she didn't want to see it. She was sucking it up for the evening. And it took 2 nights for us to get through it. Like we
Well, it's just
watched.
because we started it late.
Yeah, we started it late, but let's be honest. Like it wasn't. You didn't have to watch the rest of it. You're like, okay, I'll watch the rest of this tomorrow, right?
Well, I did think about it. It did cross my mind the next day. Yeah, to finish it. Yeah.
Finish this.
Yeah. So
What else could possibly? When he ripped his neck out, did you expect that to happen? 5'8". Seen it was okay. Jose, let me ask you though. Did you see it now? Was it like recent, or did you see it back in the day? When did you see Roadhouse? Because I have a feeling, like if you're young and you see Roadhouse now, and just watch it as a movie. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like with no backstory, just watching it as a movie.
yeah, if you're just like open-minded and just looking to relax and just like enjoy something with popcorn in your hand, then it's a great movie.
Would you stay with it though? Like
Yeah.
if people.
Yes, because
me ask you
it's
this.
like it's kind of like fast. Like they go straight from like one fight to sex to another fight to stripping to another fight to boobs to another fight to another fight
This whole
to
fight.
something blowing up
And the
to
fight's
another
so
fight
stupid.
to a
It's
throat
so
getting
funny.
ripped out. Like it's actually really it's like you do get kind of drawn in.
It didn't age well. Well, it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna piss some people off. Did Bloodsport really age well? Think about it. It's a great movie, right? You saw Bloodsport. What was better, Roadhouse or Bloodsport?
I can't remember Bloodsport.
You did not like Bloodsport. I remember she was
It
like.
doesn't sound like something I would have
It was with
enjoyed.
Van Damme. Ah!
Oh! Yeah, no, I did not like that.
Think about it.
No.
Now, Bloodsport's a classic. Okay, it's
I
a
got
classic.
a little bored during that
She
one.
hated Bloodsport.
I didn't hate it. I just got bored. I was just like, what the fuck,
was
man? Like,
bored sport.
how much longer is this movie gonna be?
You know what? Roadhouse has more action than Bloodsport. It actually does. Like Roadhouse is nonstop. Like it never stops. Like there's like fucking violence, like you said, just back and forth. Bloodsport is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it looks like everybody. I'm like in the minority.
But you like Braveheart.
Oh, I loved Braveheart.
You
yeah.
don't like the end though.
That was a really good one.
Spoiler alert.
I loved Braveheart so much.
So I gotta be honest with you. When I was a kid, I loved Bloodsport. Loved it. And I watched it again recently, and I was really cringing because what I remember as a kid watching Bloodsport, like I would watch, like I watched it 1,000 times. Like when I was a kid, that's all we would watch. Like Van Damme, Schwarzenegger movies, like anything like action, fighting, whatever. Like I was into that stuff, right? But I have to be honest with you. When I watched it with her, I was like, you got to see Bloodsport, man. You got to see this movie. I haven't seen it in years.
That might have been the only time I wanted
And
to kill
watching it again, I was like, I was cringing. I was like, oh man. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't hold up. It doesn't. Has anyone watched it recently?
Oh man.
I was like, holy fuck. This is.
I'm sorry.
At least with Roadhouse.
Oh god.
It's just, it is what it is. Like, it's just Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Like, the concept of Roadhouse is so dopey that it's just like, whatever. But Bloodsport, Frank ducks. And then you know the story of Frank and you know it's not even real. Like, you know, that's old nonsense that they did. It kind of ruins it too. I know I'm in the minority with this. I know a lot of people. There are good types of cringe. But all right, let me just say this too. So we're kind of on combat. The Karate Kid show is terrible. It is fucking the most. Cobra Kai. The first 2 seasons, we got through it. I was like, okay, let's tough this out. And then season number 3, we both looked at each other and were like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not. And I am. Listen, I like Napoleon Dynamite. Cringe, complete cringe. I like Beavis and Butthead Do America. I like the puppet movie, Team America World Police. Cringy as fuck. Love the shit out of it. But my God. Cobra Kai. What the fuck?
It's supposed to be corny though.
I understand.
It's supposed to hit that nostalgia of the original Karate Kid.
I get it. I just don't want to see it. I don't need it. Mortal Kombat movie. So the most recent one that they did, not very good, but in a weird way. Let me just say this. You didn't watch the Mortal Kombat movie, right? I think I watched that without you. I couldn't even get her to watch that. I was entertained, and it's terrible. Like, I don't know how to explain the newest Mortal Kombat movie. It's not good.
When did you watch that?
I watched it not too long ago. Like when it came out. Yeah, I watched it. You wouldn't watch it. I remember watching it. Yeah.
I don't remember you watching anything without me.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't say watch Mortal Kombat's newest movie. It's bad. And when fucking Goro, whatever the fucking guy with the arms came out, and it was like so stupid. It's so dumb. It was so dumb. But yet, I watched the whole damn thing, and I didn't hate it. Like, I was like, this is terrible. Yet I could watch this. Lots of CGI. Terrible movie. You know what I'm saying, though? But for some reason, I could watch it. And I got to be honest with you. If it was on TV and I was scrolling through the channels, there's nothing else on, I'd probably sit through it again. I probably would. I don't know why. Because I don't like it. It's the weirdest situation. I don't like the movie, yet I was entertained. Mm-hmm. It annoys me.
Why?
I don't know. It bothers me. Because I can't recommend it to somebody, but I was enjoying it in some sort of odd way.
Yeah.
What movie like that is for you? What would you say?
I don't think I really have one.
No?
No. Like,
Thank you.
Okay.
Something that I'm like embarrassed to like.
Here comes Vlad, and he says Mortal Kombat preview were better than the movie. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's not good. The Mortal Kombat movie's not good. And he's been a member for 30 months.
What am I embarrassed to like?
Like, for instance...
It's kind of tough for me because I didn't grow up with the same era of movies that you did. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really like the same. So,
hold on a second. Mike says the first Blade definitely doesn't hold up. Shit. Now, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I loved it. I loved the first Blade. Am I going to be disappointed watching that again? The nightclub scene, the blood coming down, the vampires. Am I going to hate the movie? Wasn't Steven Dorff the bad guy in it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Does the first Blade not hold up? Oh, fuck. I can't watch it again then. Did you ever see the Blade movies?
I saw the first one.
Did you like it?
I remember, like, just, like, whatever. You know, like, I wasn't, like, thrilled about it.
Don't listen to Mike. It's fine. Now Blade is still good. All right, I got to watch that again. I loved the first Blade movie. I loved it. As a kid, I mean, I was younger. I love that movie, and I think it's an absolute disgrace as well. Oh, no. Seen it a year ago. It's still... All right, I'm literally going to watch it before... When are we going to watch? You want to watch it tomorrow with your sister? Blade?
I really don't want to watch it again. I'm good.
You don't watch Blade with your sister tomorrow?
We are going to watch, like, a Halloween movie or something.
It's Blade. You want to watch Hellraiser?
What's Hellraiser?
You know what's funny? I can't believe we're not even talking... Well, Blade's fighting, right? There's fighting in that. I'm trying to... I'm trying to have a fucking... Anyway, there's 19 minutes left in the points game if you want to play. Right now, I am smashing the game, 79 to 10.
Super chat.
And 2 joints in the game. Mixed Martial Anarchist coming in.
Gladiator is in my top 10. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
You know what? That's a movie I need to rewatch. I haven't seen it in years. And I remember loving it. Have you seen Gladiator? Russell Crowe?
Nope. The last time you made me watch a movie that was similar to that was 300?
Troy.
Troy?
What did you think of Troy?
I can't remember Troy, honestly.
Brad Pitt, Achilles.
Oh, yeah. That
He looked good in that. He looked good. Brad Pitt looked good, scrumptious in that movie.
The fuck?
I don't know. He looked really good.
That.
I would turn gay for Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt in that movie.
I never
like
even
any
said
guy
anything
would
about
want to
Brad
look
Pitt.
like Brad Pitt in that fucking movie. In Troy, I'm telling you what. Like when I watched it again, I'm like, this fucking guy's so goddamn handsome. It makes me nauseous.
What the fuck?
Fucking kills me.
I literally didn't even say anything about him.
I hate seeing handsome men.
You just hate seeing Brad Pitt.
Drives me nuts. I'm like, this guy's too good looking to be doing this. But I gotta say, Troy does not hold up. It's all right.
I didn't mind it.
It doesn't hold up. I think 300's still good. 300's still good. Troy doesn't hold up. Gladiator blows Troy away all day. Yeah, I think Gladiator is a better movie, but I gotta watch it again. Apocalypto. He was very good looking, Moss. He was. He was so good. He was so handsome. Let me pull him off the screen for you boys. Let's see, Brad Pitt.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
You know he was handsome in that movie.
It's like you guys all have this weird
Don't be
insecurity
embarrassed
about Brad Pitt.
I don't. I'm. How can I be insecure? I'm bringing up how good looking he is. Like, I mean, it's just me. It's just me expressing defeat. That's what I'm doing. It's like when a dog, when you're petting a dog.
I don't even remember what he looked like.
And they turn over on their back and they just put their arms up. That's me. I'm submitting to Brad Pitt. I'm the dog submitting. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, if you think that Brad Pitt was not fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
come on. What are we talking about? Jesus Christ. Any guy would dream to look like this.
That's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie, but like, whatever. I mean,
like, look at this fucking guy.
Movie star. Of course, he's gonna look.
Look at the dude. What the fuck?
Moss, if he was any other Joe Schmo, he wouldn't be looking like that. Movies make
fucking Fight Club. I wanna fight him.
Oh, God.
He looks too damn good in the movie.
Oh my God.
Just look at him. Why does he look so good? It's disgusting. Makes me sick. Sick to my stomach. But you know what? It disappointed me though in watching it back. Wasn't as good. Fight Club, he looked good too.
We should
Kills
watch
me.
it back.
What's that?
We should watch it back.
Yeah, because now you know how good looking he is.
I'm just saying we should watch it back.
Yeah, I know
Why
what
do
you're
you
saying.
like turn it into something that it's not?
Yeah. You know, I don't really remember that movie. Oh, now that I see that picture, let's watch it back. And I'll just shove my fingers into my twat as I watch it. Watch Brad Pitt over here.
That's not what I was saying at all.
I want to watch this
was
in
just
stirrups.
saying-
Spread eagle. With a big dildo hanging out of my pussy.
Oh my god. You
Brad Pitt.
like literally turn it into something it's not.
I want to jerk off to him. What am I going to say? All right, hold on. Brad Pitt in, what was it, Fight Club. Look at this fucking guy. Like, what are we doing?
The fuck? Why are we looking at Brad Pitt?
No, he makes me sick to my stomach. The guy's in his 50s. He still looks good. Like, why? Why is that? Why did Brad Pitt's got to exist? Was it Tyler Durden? Is that his name? Look at this fucking guy. Come on, man. Oh, look at me. I'm all beat up. Oh, look, I'm walking like fucking, like I'm a fagula. Who cares? I'm so fucking hot and good looking.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
God.
I can't wear it. Imagine me walking around this leather jacket. Imagine what I would look like. Could you picture me in this fucking jacket? I can't wear this. With the big 70s collar popped and a tight. My head is so big and my beard would be hanging out. My fucking big nose and ears. I couldn't do that. I couldn't wear that jacket and look good. Fuck you, Brad Pitt. You asshole. All right, anyway. Let's move on. You have the jacket like that, but you can't look like Brad Pitt, Tommy. Put it on. Send me a picture so I can jerk off to it. All right. What else are we going to talk about here? Fucking A. So Michael Chandler said he was going to be in Roadhouse. I hope I win the points game tonight, Jesse. I can't sing again. I'm so beaten down by Brad Pitt's looks. So you don't think Michael Chandler would be good in Roadhouse?
I think he's fucking bullshitting just to make himself seem more valuable, I guess.
Wonderful.
I mean, watching the movie again, Connor's the perfect guy for it.
They're your outfit for Halloween. Dress as Tyler Durden.
Imagine I'm walking around our neighborhood with the baby. The baby's dressed as Pebbles and I'm dressed as Tyler Durden. What do you think?
Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
Who's Tyler
I got
Durden?
to shave. That's a Fight Club, Brad. Should I be like? I'll put a bunch of bruises on my face. I'll spike up my hair again. I'll floof
And
it
you
up.
got pebbles in your arms?
I just got to shave the beard, though. I don't know if I should do that, Jesse. Might scare the fucking kids away. Scare everyone. All the trick-or-treaters will start running in the other direction. Anyway, thank you, Sonosi. Appreciate that. Well, since I won the points game, Jesse.
Shut the fuck up. We have 14 minutes left, guys. Come on. We're sitting here talking about movies and everything that's completely off topic. And all these donations have come in and no points have gone to anybody. Let's go, baby. If you're going to send the donation and put points to JVM, let's get this done.
Just give me the win.
Let's have Moss sing a beautiful song for us.
And Stream Boss over here. Man, Phil's 27 points away from getting knocked out as a Stream Boss.
Sonosi wants to know if you would shave your beard for 1K.
Would I shave my beard for 1K? Oh my God. Probably. I'd probably shave my head off. I'd probably lop my head off for 1K. Right? I'd lop my whole head off. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But Sonosi, here's the question to you. Would you drop 1K to be immortalized on our live chat 1K wall? I mean, that is the true gift. Imagine Sonosi. Look at that picture. Imagine Sonosi's head on there. For the entirety of the show, forever, your face will be immortalized on the 1K Wall of Fame with that mighty donation. I mean, that, even sponsors, that's cheaper than what the sponsors can't get that shit on there. That is some intense, insane stuff. So the question is to you, Sonosi, what would you do for that spot on the 1K Wall of Fame? All right, let's move on to the next story. Melvin Gillard, we spoke about that. Khamzat. Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this poll that we got up in the chat? We talk about movies and shit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that everybody's got Khamzat. I'm not surprised at all. He's got a big, big following.
Well, it's only 60%, really. I mean, it's not everybody. Still 40% saying Costa's going to win. You know? Psh. Psh. Oh, man, all that talking about naked Brad Pitt got me hot in here, Jesse. I'm sweating. McGregor. Oh, did you see this? So with the anniversary of McGregor versus Khabib. By the way, man, I am starving for another one of these like mega fights. You know,
I know, like a big super
Fucking A.
type of situation.
Let's be honest. You know, like whether you like Conor or don't like Conor, I mean, tell me we're not fucking hungry for shit like this. Remember the buzz leading up to this thing? I know Conor went batshit crazy, but it was so intense and so anticipated, and like our biggest stream ever on this channel. Like, I'm hungry for this shit again.
Yeah.
You know, I miss this shit. The pay-per-views haven't been even remotely close to the mega fight that this was. This was the biggest fight in UFC history. There's no bigger fight. This is it. It's crazy, man. Like, are we going to see this shit anywhere, like, ever again? Are we going to ever see something this massive in our lifetime? I don't know. Masvidal versus McGregor? No, man. It would be big, but not like this. It wouldn't be remotely as close as this. You know? It's crazy. Khamzat will destroy him. Khamzat will destroy who? Khabib? So they're selling these shirts. These shirts went back up. So today marks the 4-year anniversary of one of the biggest, most memorable fights in UFC history. A limited edition collaboration between Full Violence and, was it Anti-America? I don't think I need the shirt. You know. I think I'm good. I think I'm good with this. I don't think I could walk around with that shirt. Didn't go my way that night.
I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Whoa! Oh my God, Roberto! What?
Hey, I want to ask you guys,
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Points 2 joints, smiley face.
Yo, Roberto, can you put some of that my way so we can see Moss sing tonight or what?
Oh
my
my God! That was an $80 donation. What the? Oh my God!
Plus, you just got Streambox.
That's right.
So that's 105, Moss.
Oh my God. So a stream boss. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We have issues here. We have issues here. The karaoke wheel in jeopardy.
Say you can arrange 2 fighters. For each host, what fighters do you think generates the second place big fight to Khabib versus Conor? And you can't put in Conor.
You cannot put Conor. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
So you can arrange 2 fighters for each host. So for you and me. Which fighters do you think could generate a second place big fight to the Khabib Conor thing? So like what would come in second to that? And you're not allowed to use Conor for like a big mega event.
Right now in the roster?
Right now.
There's no one.
Who would you put together to make an event second closest to that?
There's nothing on the roster that will come even close to what happened that night. There's nothing. There's no one.
John Jones.
There's no one. There's nothing.
John Jones.
Even if you did Jones and Ngannou,
Even if like Cormier came back out of retirement.
there is nothing you will do that will even remotely come close to this night. Like, you need, I'm trying to think.
I mean, Jones is the closest you would get to like someone who
like, you would
has
need
that.
Khamzat lining up.
No Khamzat. Nobody gives a
No,
shit.
you need that Russian, you know what I'm saying? You need that international.
Do you know why this was such a big deal? Was because of the animosity, not only between the fighters, but between the teams, the corners, the families, everything.
See what 20's saying? This is the direction I was going in. If you have America versus Russia or Sweden, wherever Chechnya, wherever the fuck Khamzat's from, if Khamzat wins a bunch of fights, becomes a champion, and Bo Nickel has his hype train and turns into like a Ronda Rousey, right? Yeah, that we could work with. But you need international stuff going on. You need something going on. Like you had the country of Ireland with Conor, but he was such a polarizing figure that he captured the heart of everybody. Like everyone either loved him or hated him.
Yeah.
And then Khabib was a dominant force, and you had loving and hating with Khabib as well. But you had 2 countries, everyone loved. It was just like the perfect storm coming together. Khamzat, Dagestan, you twat. Who gives a fuck? I mean, just get a life. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't know. The guy lives in Sweden, for God's sakes. So, Sweden, you fuck. Anyway. Dude, like, who gives a fuck? It's like, Dagestan. I mean, he doesn't even live there. You cocksucker. Anyway. I think that's what would happen. But right now, nobody. Like, at this stage of the game, you can't mix anybody together.
Yeah.
In my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, like, I always thought Jones would come the closest, but I don't even know who you would give Jones to make that happen. So I don't think there's anybody right now who you could, you know, even come in second to Khabib Conor.
Yeah, you can't pluck anyone at this stage of the game, and put them together and make anything even close. Look at these pay-per-views. They've been so, like, I mean, it's not even close to what these guys were doing, you know? So you need the Jones and Izzy wouldn't do shit. It wouldn't do anything. Let's be honest. Israel Adesanya's not a draw when it comes to pay-per-view buys, and John Jones has been out for so fucking long, I think the ship has sailed. I think that people are excited, but I think a lot of people kind of fell off with John. You know, and he's fucked up so many times. I think people don't give a shit.
He's not really keeping himself relevant right now.
He's been shelved for so long that it's just like, you know? All right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something very important right now.
Points JBM, baby, let's go!
Roberto has put a massive, massive monkey wrench into the game. He put 2 joints in first place, and now the wheel is in jeopardy. Mystic Moss at 79 in second place. I have a chance to still make Jesse sing. Jesse in third place with 10 points. If 2 joints wins, he gets something from the MMA-Holes.com. If myself or Jesse win, there will be a song sung tonight. The opposing person, the losing person, will sing and have to be thrown into the karaoke room. And let me just say this. I put Last Caress on this wheel. If Jesse could sing, I raped your mother and killed a baby, it would literally break the internet.
By the way, Silver Carl, I will check in on your prize. It was a hat, if I'm not mistaken, right? I will check in on it. It has been sent, but I'll see where it is or what the status of it is. I know lately we've been having some issues getting some stuff out to people, so I will definitely check in on that for you.
There are 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes. It all comes down to this. Will the wheel be spun tonight? Or has Roberto Hernandez made the Canadian? And let me just say this. The salty Canadian. He just said Jesse couldn't sing Barbie Girl. This guy, 2 joints. You can't let this guy win. He is the most miserable person in the MMA Holes community. I mean, Jesse, we can't let this guy win, right?
I know, he makes fun of my clothes, too.
I mean, the guy doesn't say anything nice. He's just like the Archie Bunker of the fucking MMA Holes. How dare you, 2 joints? Will you let Archie Bunker win from Canada? Or will someone spin the fucking wheel? Now, in the chat, who are you rooting for? 3 players in the game. I mean, a person could come in outside of the game and swing the whole thing. Or 2 joints can run away with this thing. Who will win? Stop hating. Listen. Just being real. Who are you going for in the chat? 4 minutes on the clock. Oh my God, I'm a little nervous. A little nervous here. I gotta be honest with you. I need Jesse to sing tonight. But 2 joints is there. Someone could be a hero and spin that wheel. 25 says, let's go, Moss. I love Archie Bunker. Snake, uh-oh. Sanosi's threatening. 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Two Joints is laughing. Jesse's having a seizure. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. I can't look. I can't look, Jesse. That wheel is not going to be spun. I'm 79 points. Make it happen. Okay, Jesse, okay?
Good, Moss.
All right. Okay, I'm actually very nervous. By the way, tomorrow's stream, we're going to be doing a bonus phone stream where we'll hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you, we're going to have a good time. We'll have a little Jesse's sister in the background. She won't be on air. She might be topless in the background, right? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Tune in tomorrow. Jesse's sister will be topless in the background. But here we go. We're going to find out who wins the points game. Thank you guys for jumping in. No predictions or picks because there's no fights this weekend when it comes to the UFC. But next week, we will get on the ball with that again. Card's not tarot. It's all right.
Tortilla.
I would like to see Jessie fight. I want her to fight my ex. She's strong, and I trained her, so she would lose from a lady more beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, D-Man coming in, baby.
It's not weird that you like Izzy but wouldn't hang out with him, Mystical Moss. He seems immature. Points to the boys.
Okay,
Come
let's
on,
go.
my holes, get loud, my holes in
Let's
the
go,
crowd,
baby.
my holes in the crowd.
Let's go.
Only thing better than sober Carl singing is the Mystical MOS singing.
Okay, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. But tonight, it's very nice of you. We need Jessie to sing. Points to Mystic over here. Listen, we have a real chance. We have a real chance to make Jessie sing.
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. He said points to you, but only
he
thing
likes the way
better
I
than
sing.
Carl singing. I think he thinks that if he gives you points,
Nah,
then
he
you
just likes the
sing.
way I sing. He likes the way I
no,
sing.
D-Man. If you give me points
That's
and
okay.
Moss loses, then he sings.
It's okay. It's a loser's
and
room, but
if
it's
you
okay.
give Moss points and I lose, then I sing.
D-Man, don't listen to her.
No,
Points
no,
to me.
no. Moss doesn't sing because you give him points. You
That-
got to give
he
points to
knows.
the opposite player.
Listen, D-Man knows what's up.
No, he doesn't know.
He knows.
You're just
He
trying to
knows
shut
it
me
all.
up so you don't have to sing.
D-Man knows everything.
He's like, shut up.
Roberto really threw a monkey wrench into this game. Remember when Roberto used to be points to the boys? And he used to make you... I mean, he was my only saving grace. Now I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie, Jessie. I'm not gonna lie. I am very nervous over here. It's 2 joints is in first place. The wheel might not be spun. And we have a minute now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I am shaking right now. I am shaking. I am shaking. The wheel might not be spun. The prize could go to Canada. The name could go on the belt. JBM with a measly 10 points. Mystic Moss with 81. 2 joints with 105. The person with the most points will win the game. And right now we are going down to the wire. 35 seconds left. It looks like we're not going to see singing, Jessie.
La Tortilla.
Oh my God. It looks like a singing
Man, Sanosi had
song.
me fooled.
Yeah,
I thought he
know.
was going to come in with that 1K tonight
Oh,
because he was
boy.
making comments.
That's not happening. But 20 seconds now left on the clock. The wheel may not be spun. The prize will go to Canada if it stays this way. Holy shit, Jessie. You might dodge another fucking bullet tonight.
What do you mean, me? You're
I'm
not
telling
even
you.
in first place either.
I'm telling you, Jessie.
You're dodging a bullet too,
Bullets will be
Moss.
dodged. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. No song tonight. There's a new champion. The wheel will not be spun. The most miserable man in the chat. You know I'm going to leave Clam
I
Champ.
was just going to tell you to leave it there.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it there.
I
'cause
was
he's-
going to be like, that would be hilarious.
He's so miserable. Here we go. Oh my God.
Fook Off Friday.
Hey!
Champion.
Fook Off Friday!
Champion. Fook Off Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion from Canada. Fook Off Friday! Yeah! Hey! Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. We are leaving the Clam Champ on the on the belt for the first time ever. The first ever male Clam Champion. 2 joints has won. Hey! Fook Off Friday! There we go, Canadian champs in the building tonight. Clamtacular, as Roberto Hernandez has catapulted him into the lead. Let's go, baby. Shout out to everyone that dropped a donation tonight. Thank you so much for your contribution. Everyone that hit the like button, you are wonderful, wonderful. And if you didn't hit that like button, I hope you die tonight. In your sleep.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I hope you don't wake up tomorrow. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming in tonight. I really do appreciate the support. Everyone jumping in, hanging with the boys, the members of the chat, the patrons of the chat, the people coming in, donating each and every week. Thank you very much, the likers, and to the people that are dying. It was nice knowing you.
Thank you.
Roberto has been a member for 30 months. Yes. Hearns says, what happened to the winner singing?
Where have you been for the last 2 weeks?
Like we said at the beginning of the show and last week, if someone wins from the chat, they get something from the MMA-Holes.com. If a host wins, the other one sings. So tonight there'll be no singing.
I'll sing for $250.
Wait, what? You'll sing for $250.
Yeah.
So you're putting the same deal.
Yeah. I'll spin the wheel for $250.
Wait, hold on a second, Jesse. You tried this last week. It didn't really work out in your favor.
You can never stop trying, right? If at first you don't succeed, try again.
So you're saying, hold on, Jesse. You're saying that you would sing for $250.
For a solid $250.
A dear donation. Is that what you're saying?
Dear, 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 dear.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Jesse, that's what I'm going to do. I'm good. Oh, God. All right, that's what I'm going to do, Jesse.
But I really don't have much time to stay here, so you got to figure it out.
I'm going to put 5 on the clock. Okay.
All right. Do you think, Jelly Bean?
5 hours. No. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock over here. Okay. Okay, yes. There it is. I'm going to let the clock roll.
That's 5.5 minutes, Moss.
Okay.
Unprofessional.
Okay, Jesse. I'm going to have this right by you. So Jesse has put something on the table. There's no fucking possible way that this is going to happen, but Jesse says it will. And she says for the dear donation, she will sing. She will go into the karaoke room and spin the wheel, even though Two Joints is the champion. Now, that is quite the proposal over there. Oh, my God. Jesse, what would you like to sing on this wheel?
Absolutely nothing, Moss.
Die, My Darling?
No, I'm not. Why do you keep focusing on that song?
I mean, no, that's not the song I was talking about. That's the song we have on there.
One.
We have Last Caress on the wheel. It killed the baby and raped mothers. That's the song we put on.
Yeah, why are you so obsessed with that song?
It's a great song. It is. It's like it's a banger. It's like the kids say, a banger, Jesse. It's a crowd pleaser. Four Non-Blonde, Sweet Child of Mine, Santeria, and Last Caress from the Misfits. So there you go. And then if Chat's Choice lands, that means you have to sing something the chat chooses on the wheel. Okay. I'm going to leave it on you, Jesse.
How is the chat going to choose? They're going to drop a million different songs in there.
No, I'll put a poll up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying. But Last Caress would I would love to see. Theo Gates is $250 to sing. Is you insane? You sing all the time on stream. So what's your answer to Theo Gates?
Pay up, Theo. Pay up.
Cough it up, buddy. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I can handle the deer at this late of the evening, to be honest.
Although you do have to be quiet with the thumping around during the deer, Moss.
The deer fucking freaks me out.
You get a little crazy.
I watched that Brock Lesnar the other day. That highlight came up with Cain Velasquez. And I was like, holy shit, it's the deer donation. I was watching again. That was weird how Brock was stumbling around. Cain Velasquez was something else.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
The deer donation. Do you not know what it is? That's Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez.
Oh, I've never really paid attention to what the graphic is.
Do you pay attention to anything I create on the show?
No, when the deer's happening, it's like such a crazy thing that's going on that I don't really like.
Brock Lesnar, who was having a seizure in there.
Oh.
He was all over the place.
Got it. Yeah. Forgive me, Moss.
You thought that was an actual deer that was fighting Brock?
I just pay attention to the song. The song's so good. I don't know. Like I never really paid attention to the graphic, the GIF.
So let me ask you though. You thought a deer fought Brock Lesnar at one point?
No. What? No. Oh my God.
Well, Jesse, I think you're gonna be lucky. I think you're gonna be in luck.
I'll try again next week.
You're gonna try every week until someone does it. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. You got 2 minutes, Jess.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna leave it on you.
No, don't do that.
Okay, good.
Don't do that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Just need 148 more.
Brock told Kane, I'm celebrating your culture by eating a burrito similar to shove that tortilla up your twat lol.
Whoa!
I told Kane I'm celebrating your culture by eating a burrito.
So now was it 248 you said?
248, yeah, 248 more.
Okay, so you're
Pay
allowing
up, Roberto.
You're allowing a team effort. 248. A discount on the song now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We can wrap it up, Moss. I gotta piss.
Well, Jesse, you have a minute 15.
I really have to pee, no joke.
Well, listen, you have a minute and 13 seconds left. If the deer comes up, you have to withstand that. You might have to piss yourself while the deer attacks you. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now. Is this uncomfortable?
Not really.
Okay. This might be my favorite segment. We should do this every stream. You sit for 250 and see if anyone bites.
We will be live again on Saturday night, tomorrow night, with phone stream. And thank you, Julian Lane, for coming on the show. Thank you to our sponsors. Links in the description. Promo code MMA-Holes. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole. And thank you, Julian Lane, for coming on the show.